Alrighty. Hello. I am here. I had to reboot OBS because it didn't want to put everything on. But it's working now. How are you doing today, TVPG? How are you? Every one of my VODs is gonna start with me posting my link off screen. I'm doing pretty well. Had a pretty chill day, honestly. Was getting some work done on my presentation. And yeah, did a bit of cleaning. Now I'm here. Yeah, I suppose I always forget I can post stuff on the actual Arknights place. I forget that I'm like officially in their Discord. Hello! How you doing? How are you, pancakes? Alrighty. I posted my link everywhere I think I need to. Not too bad. Oh, that's good. Is it time to pull? Would you guys like me to? I can pull. I start my new job tomorrow. Oh my goodness, congratulations. Ads? What do you mean ads? I'm not supposed to have those. I think they show up on mobile regardless. Oh, thank you so much, TVPG, for gifting Nightmare a subscription. I think if you're on mobile, the ads show regardless if I want them to or not. But they're not. I'm not supposed to have ads. I specifically turned them off. Usually when you first tune into a stream, there are ads. There's not supposed to be for me. I clicked no ads. I don't need ad revenue. I'm just happy doing my thing. Are we good for polls? It's so cute. What do you think? Should we poll now? I'm on PC. I just tuned into the stream and got an ad. Really? Crazy. Is Ali on your first poll? Trust? I hope so. Okay, well, let's do the single poll. It's taking a bit to load and I'm anxious. It's a 3-star. The game was not okay.
I've never been in such a
oh my gosh, cardigan. Okay, thank you. Alright, we'll do a 10 poll. Alright. Hope your polls go like mine. That'd be nice. I got 2 of that girl. Grain Bud. Alright, I don't have a lot saved up, if I'm completely honest. But, we'll try our best. So it's been 11. $21. Gee, I wonder why? Shh. You shush. I'll have you know I did a lot of grinding to try and get this much. 31. I'm running out of currency. I can only do one more 10 pull. I'm not gonna get Ulpanis. This is looking bad for me. Oh no. Alright, well, tried my best. Not everybody can be Executor Alter. Good morning! Oh, I don't have you. Hi. I guess. Oh, I also don't have you. Hi. Hopefully get Shu from the free polls. I don't want Shu. I want the boy. I literally want the non-limited character. Please. This always happens to me. I saw you're now uploading VODs to YouTube. I am. I will be uploading. Gosh, I feel so anxious all of a sudden. I'll be uploading a Ray's little story. Probably tomorrow, honestly. But the whole event from before is up. I did all 5 videos are up. And this will be up after Ray's. This one I will probably actually have more while we go, which would be nice. I haven't watched the video, so I'm gonna shut up and watch the video real quick. If it'll work. Yeah, sure, I can do your polls before the story. This is really pretty. Are we farming? Is that what this event is? We farm? I haven't looked at the trailer or anything. Oh, he's so cute! We're farmers. Okay. Zelly, I'm so glad that you're actually a character that I can have. I've wanted you since the day I first saw you. Oh. What happened? Why is this so grim? What's happening? I sent you the code? I saw. Thank you. I will do that. What? Who are you? Are you Chess Brother? I thought we were getting Chess Brother, so I do have to say, oh my gosh, your design is incredible. Is he the evil brother that I want desperately? Because, like, I want him. And I thought we were getting him, and then we got Shu. I'm a little disappointed, if I'm honest. But, I mean, she looks cool. I just wanted another guy. But I guess I did get one. Man, their videos are so good. I hope this doesn't get me copyrighted. That would suck. Fun fact, if I got my timeline right, I think this event and the Sui Bro ones are happening at the same time. Huh. Interesting. Music is just Shu's EP, you're safe? Okay, cool. I'm like, I don't want to upload on YouTube and immediately get taken down. Alright, give me 1 minute. I'm gonna do Blartigan's polls. So I gotta switch accounts real quick. No, I do not want to delete my account. I would like to log out. I don't like how close they made those 2 buttons. Every time I get scared. Uh-oh. Arknights? You gonna be okay with me logging out? Like, those buttons are too close together. Oh, you need verification to delete? Okay, thank goodness. I just don't like that they're next to each other because it gives me anxiety all the time. Arknights is not liking that I am trying to log out. Account management. Yostar. Switch accounts. I need to not say this out loud, so I'm gonna mute myself real quick so I don't dox Blartigan.
Arknights.
I'm in. So while I'm here, I'm sending you a friend request on Discord. We've done this enough times, we might as well be friends.
Welcome back, Doctor. You are in good condition. Please keep it up.
I just got the request. Ooh. You have cute little thingies. Alright, what are you wanting from me, Blardigan? What are you wanting? Excuse me, that skin is too hot for Twitch. So true. Yes, I saw that you didn't have that. One shoe, please? Alrighty. I'll get you one shoe. Hello! We're doing Blardigan's pulls right now. Oh, you did better than my first pull. I got a 4-star for you. Don't you want a new pair of shoes? I like that, that's a good joke. Alright. We're only going slow if it's a 6-star. If not, I'm powering. Alright, 11. Can only afford one shoe. Oh no. Alright, 21. We hit the rice farms today. Alright. 31? Oh, I'm doing worse for you than I was for me. That's fine. I'm getting the bad luck out of the way for this next one. 41. This is as far as I was able to pull. Okay. Alright. 51. Did I get shoot? No, I didn't get anything. I didn't get nobody. Alright. 61. Ooh, the bag had a glitch. I think that's good news. It was not good news. I'm so sorry. I don't think I should be pulling for you anymore. I think I might be cursed. Super petty. 3 6-stars. Okay, only one. Shoe, 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 shoe.
You must be the doctor.
You're not shoe.
Myrtle. Myrtle of Durin.
Get
Durin said I
shoe.
could get a job here, so
Shoe.
I'm Earth Spirit,
Okay.
a geology scholar and caster.
Yeah. I thought you were a boy when I first played the game.
Each day.
Good day. Please call me Moose.
I am Shirayuki. Princess Funizuki told me to assist.
Shoe. There you go.
I already told you my name. Shu.
Shoe.
With my eldest brother, eldest sister, and my 2 younger sisters here, I feel as if I've returned home. Intriguing. Has that boy from the Sway regulator not caused you any trouble yet?
There you go. One shoe. Can you eat 2, please? Of course. Anything for you. Anything for my lovely Blardigan. Where are you, Shu? There you are.
So no reason for retaliation. Point your blades at one another. The people of Da Huang pray for a year of peace and harvest with this jade's home. The
Just
ceremonial
E2 max
artifact
level?
also
Alright.
serves as the source of the one I hold in my hand.
Imagine being Blardigan.
So no reason for retaliation. Point your blades at one another.
Alright.
And strife will never end.
You gonna promote? Yeah.
The fertile fields stretch to the horizon.
She's like a very
The
pretty
fragrance of
watercolor
rice
painting.
spreads from the golden ocean. Day after day, year after year, with constant work, it
Yeah, max level, alrighty.
so no reason for retaliation. Point your blades at one another.
Can you
and
hold hand
strife
next
will
level?
never end.
No, I have to play it on my account. Can be lurking? Oh, am I having a glitch? Am I dying? I might be dying. OBS is crashing. Can you hear me? Or am I gone? You can hear me. Okay. Is the game still working? I don't have a lurk, sorry. I still haven't set one up, even after saying I would countless times. It's like the spray bottle emote. It'll come eventually. Alright, so we're gonna sit here on Blardigans for a bit. Because, I can't hide the game quite yet. Alright, now I can. Log out. Oh? What's happening? Oh my goodness? Why? Oh my gosh. I don't know what just happened, but my, like, desktop is gone. Where did it go? Oh, it's appearing again. That's nice. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to explode. Don't put that on me. I gotta take it in, but I also am worried if I take it in, I won't get it back in time for the panel. So, how you guys doing today? How are you? Um, am I still alive? You're doing good? That's good. That's awesome. Back pain? The usual? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh my gosh. What is... My laptop is having fun. I didn't touch my volume, but thanks. Oh? Are you back to normal there, everything? Just Arknights is bugging out now? Is that correct? Is everything bugging out a bit? Everything's bugging out a bit. So we get to just chat while, to YouTube watchers, I'm sorry. Bad actually, the KFC order from Yostar got stopped at customs. That sucks. Do we need a restart? I don't think restarting would help with this. But, give me 1 minute, my sister's calling. I don't know if I'm muted. Okay, well, we are trying to let me log in. Send verification code. Okay, this is further than I got before. Hello. It's alright. I got the verification code. I have no clue what just happened, but right after that, on the phone, my sister all of a sudden couldn't hear me. So, maybe there's a storm happening.
Arknights.
Oh, who was that? Anybody know anybody really good at recognizing who says Arknights? Still muted. I'm still muted?
Doctor?
Can you guys hear me?
Need me to give you a shoulder massage?
No? Okay.
I'm pretty well known for my PT
I only know Phantom? That's fair. You're good now. Yay! Alright, let's go. Oh my goodness. I am hoping so badly that everything goes okay. Okay. Great. I already forgot what her voice was because of all of that. I was listening to her voice lines on Blardigan's account to try and have it, and it's already gone from my head. Like, you have an IS2 run active? I do. I think I started it like yesterday. I just wanted to do it. Where else could you see farmland like this? Rice has grown like wildfire. The stalks evenly standing ramrods straight. From the soil, like the fur of a stock beast after autumn's end. Under the blowing wind and shining sun, they ripple as waves of heat wash over them. A woman stands in the middle of the field, stray stalks and leaves pulling at her clothes. She brushes them aside, wading deeper into the vast ocean of golden grain. Where are you going? To find some crops. Aren't these all crops? I wish to find those that can be planted in lands far, far away. Why do you need to plant crops elsewhere? There's so much here already. Are they not enough? These are not enough to fill the bellies of all men. How long have you been searching here? A clump of soil begins to move. A talbot beast pokes its head out of its burrow. That dim tunnel leads to a distant land. It leads to distant lands. Its miniature resident to a drifter from afar. Once it looks upon the boundless field, rippling and rustling in the wind, it lets out a sorrowful screech and dives back into the deep, dark underground. How are we supposed to know if the seeds we plant will sprout? How can we tell which way the weather will change? If you watch long enough, you will learn. If I watch longer, then I'll learn. Does that include things to come much, much later? As one sows, one reaps. So, seeds become crops. So what becomes us? Where do we come from? After we die, where do we go? From the ground we sprout, and it is to the ground we return. Man or crop, it matters not. This is the cycle of all things under heaven. So it's like the song you taught me to memorize, that 24... That's not how you would pronounce that. Solar terms? I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be butchering all the lessons that, that I got from Sanity Potion. 圣女人sun Kinjetian Jaman Meng Ja Shu Zhanglan. Qi Shu Li Kui Han Shang Jiang Dong Shi Ji Dong Zhao Da Ham. can do it. I'm trying my best. I've sang a singular song in Mandarin. I will do my absolute best not to butcher it as much as possible. Hey. Hey. Wakey wakey. Ajay. Yeah, I'm awake. How's it going? From the outside looking in, I get the impression the big guy isn't the obedient type. Yeah. I believe it's a bit more mischievous than some younger sisters of mine. Well, might be best to take a break for a bit. This isn't one of Dusk's daily doodles. Wait too long and your head'll end up spinning. You'll just need to take it slow. Haste makes waste, you know. You're right. I do feel a bit tired. And could you help pull me out? If you two didn't show, I would have gone back home by myself. Oh, really? Let's see which one of us got scared just now that her face went white as a canvas. Shut up. We're trying to keep the heart of Fernamet beating, okay? It's not exactly instant noodles. When you told me this plan of yours, I thought you'd lost it for sure. I should have expected this sort of crazy scheme from you. I don't know how they sound. I have none of them. It's just using a whole nomadic city to imitate Fernamet. Its shape, its body, and you give it a soul. What could go wrong? You've grown more capable and quick-witted by the day, little Nyan. Don't spoil her. What could she have done without the old woman from Tianxi Borough and you, Shu? I've been helping out Sui Regulator here and there, building up some favors. It should come in useful. So what's the situation like now? Couldn't ask for better. But if we're gonna be using this thing in place of a real deal vessel, and if us poor little illusions want something to rely on after we get rid of the old-timer, I'm afraid it still calls for some elbow grease. It's quite troublesome, little child, after all. Wait, so what's the good part? Aren't we still at square one? Yeah, excuse me. Now I know what you're thinking. You put some effort into making this thing, too. You just want some recognition from your older sister, right? How juvenile of you. You've developed as an artist, Dusk. It's been years since we saw each other, but I can tell you're still diligent as ever, and never one to waste time. Still can't imagine it. Passing off a fake body with a sleight of hand isn't so hard, but it's gonna make an even bigger mess in the end. It'll just be a small portion of us that we carved off of ourselves. The product of 3 sisters pooling their power, yet still incomplete. How will the 12 pagodas and 5 cities become a place where we belong? You may be right. But while I was within the scroll, I really did sense life. The beast walks with the generous earth. In the beginning, we too grew upon this land. Perhaps this flower may actually bloom. Oh, come on. Let's talk about something else. You don't know just how much of a pain in the ass those court mandarins have been. They said they'd let us have 12 pagodas and 5 cities for a while, so we could make a home for ourselves. What they really wanted was to give us back to the old Tianxi. Also help them with some other trouble. Man, these Yannis really know how to do business. They went and turned our home into a bridgehead. You ask them for one thing and they want 2 in return. I never did expect Yanni's technology could have leapt ahead like that. I mean, at this point, do they even need to fear the Sui anymore? If we do manage to bring this home, knowing that it'll be right under their watchful eyes makes me really uneasy. Also, how big a risk are we taking by doing this? Got no idea myself. When you two were in the scroll before, thought back to that time with Sanji. You worry about your older sisters, little Inkblot? Little Inkblot. Well, there was that one time you managed to knock your inkstone on your head. Ling said you were. I don't remember that at all. You must be mistaken. If you insist. Now that I think about it, I remember you crouching by the pond washing your face. I already told you, I don't remember this. He used that nice clear pond water to clean your face, but that just made the water all inky, so you could keep washing, right? That was G's idea. On the outside, our third sister was gentle and kind, but she was actually the williest of all of us. Give me more brothers. If little Nian's plan succeeds, it would be for the best. Well, yeah. Is there anyone who doesn't want to succeed? A certain foul-smelling leaker head, a basket of blunders. Who knows what he's up to ever since the dust up with Ling. I'll look at an ink cake and wonder if it's one of his little fragments or not. There are 12 sweet siblings? I think so. 12 or 7. It's one of those two numbers. I think it's 12, but I don't think we'll get all 12. There's gotta be another bro. There's gotta be. Ain't no way it's like 11 sisters, 1 brother. Or 2 brothers. 10 sisters, 2 brothers. We've put so much effort into making this vessel. He can just go and cut himself up however he likes. Why bother like this? He may hate all of this world, but he hates himself most of all. He is clever, though. Oh, so very clever. Well, he believed that a life-or-death struggle with Yan is what Ji would have liked to see. In the next 9 years. Oof. 3 brothers, 1's bad, there's another one that's a cook, and then the sweet brother we have. Only 3 out of 12? It's unfair. Who knows? Apparently they only become people if they choose to become sapient. Interesting. You're the only one who's still willing to talk to him after all this time. Alright, speaking of clever. How about that other brother? You know, it's been a while since we've heard from him, but wasn't he pretty close to you, Stu? Did you get into a fight or something? Besides the stinky basket of blunders, he's probably the one that the sweet regulators are most worried about. I'm even less willing to talk about that needle prick than the Weikai failure. Oh, that'd be cute. Do you think we'll reach 10 years? That'd be nice. It has been a very long time since he last returned. Really? Never mind, then. Doesn't matter if he's here or not, we 3 sisters being allowed together is all for the sake of whatever plan those old coots gathered in town are cooking up. As they say, affairs come in no more than 3s. Getting together for a family dinner every day is already making some lung upset. Oh, they did? Good for them. I hope we reach 10 years. I hope we keep going forever, and that I get to voice act it once. Or do a song. That's my dream. Well, it's getting late. I have some things to do. The both of you have been working pretty hard lately. When you're free, do come by and eat. I'll cook you up some dishes. Oh! Although we can't taste the dishes from our younger brother, Shu can still cook up a mean... Why are you looking at me like that? What, did I say something wrong just now? You knew that the 2 of them were close. I thought that stuff happened a long time ago. It's still a sore spot. Our family relationships all that serious? You only meet your sisters every few centuries. It's normal to be a bit serious. You know, I'm even more afraid of her looking at me like that than I am of being on Dage and Ling's tongues. I'll be on IS-15 by then. For once, I find myself agreeing with you. Face like she was wrong, then refusing to say a word about it. All while looking like it's something she can't bear to discuss. It's not like a sister at all, it's more like... Perhaps she's simply been alone here for far too long. Ooh, this one's got a good design. This might be my favorite NPC. These here are the 2 biggest, roundest peaches from the tree I planted. Shenong, I beseech you, bless this patty for the sake of my timely graduation. I'm in my 3rd year already, and every time at the most critical moment something or other goes horribly wrong. 2 years ago my task was to protect my crops from pests, for as I was about to harvest them a great drought struck. My entire experimental field withered. Last year my task was to protect my crops from drought, but right as I was about to harvest them a deluge of rain struck. Nung, please watch over us. The W-25 Li Z plate is set to connect to the main district today. Pray that absolutely nothing goes wrong. I know that I've been lacking in my studies, so the moment I return to the Tianxi Burrows, I will rededicate myself. Right now, all I ask is the project goes smooth enough that I can go home early. Hey, you sure you got the right place? The shrine's dedicated to Senong. Construction folk don't belong here. We do our best for a good harvest, but it's ultimately left to heaven. Since when do you engineers need to pray for success? What do you know? Every complex field of study becomes metaphysics when you dive deep enough. It's beyond the reach of man. Out of your work, it's all ultimately up to heaven. Senong was the first master of this land, so it's best we can hope for is to make herself manifest and protect her humble disciples. I guess you're right. Either way, we're both at the point where there's nothing more we can do. Maybe if we're sincere enough, she'd actually show herself. Yeah, once they figure out who they are, and they consider themselves aging, yeah, that's fair. Will you two shut up already? Ow. Yeah. Peach bits. Where'd these come from? Up in the rafters. Who's there? Can't you see there's someone trying to get an afternoon nap here? The nerve of some people interrupting my sleep. Don't you have anywhere better to whine? Disturbing a dreamer's mortal sin, you know. What do you think you are? Are you seriously kowtowing to your ancestors after your petty requests in Senong Shrine? Out! Out! Alright, I'm going. Whoever raised this kid didn't teach her any manners. Ah! Hey, stop throwing those, that hurts! Let's get out of here. Okay, I'll be the bigger man and let this slide, but you'd do better hope I don't... I'll bump into you in a dark night. Who are you? I don't know who you are. Are you a dragon? Are you a dragon sibling? Hey, Sanity Potion. Who are you? I've never seen you before. I like your ears, though. They're fluffy. I love fluffy ears. Thank you. I noticed that you joined. I didn't notice the subscription. Thank you so much for 20 months. Oh my goodness. Almost at 2 years. You want her? I mean, with her design, she might be playable in the future. The girl grabs the 2 peaches from atop the altar, carefully inspecting them for a moment, and then decides to pick up an even larger one, wiping it with her sleeve and taking a bite. NPC jail. As long as they keep offering up their harvests at your table every time. There's a problem in this city? Big or small. I'm never gonna go hungry. Hey, Senong, you don't mind if I eat these 2 fruits, do you? Maybe I should go back to sleep in the rafters where it's nice and cool. Where's my band? Did that kid take it again? Annoying little brat calling me a megaphone. Next time we meet, I'll figure out a way to steal her flute. Go to school, they say. School schmool. The only students to come out in the Tianxi Barrows are these lazy louts. What's even the point of all that schooling? That's true. We do have a lot of good-looking NPCs in NPC jail. Rest in peace, Krita. I pour one out for you every day. Who knew that skivvying off would be this hard? Her hair is wild. It's because she's sleeping in the rafters. Zhanzhang, do you know what's wrong with this drone? Did you forget some steps with changing its power source? It looks like there's some unconnected wires here. I don't know. Maybe it was some kid swiping it to play Foul Beast Wrestling? I'll get them next time, make sure to give them right thrashing. It did hit you when it fell out of the sky. Nicked my horn, just a little bit to the right. It would have whacked me right in the head. Most days I see you talking farm with others. Never expected you have a knack for Ornogenium circuits. Didn't the Tianxis teach you how to operate it? This is a precision instrument. Please pay more attention when using it. We don't call it a drone either. The Tianxis call it a sky pole. Excuse me. The first time I saw these flying around a field, covering the whole thing, I thought it was a swarm of locusts. It scared me half to death. So when these gadgets jam themselves into the ground, they can tell the soil's condition and how the crops are doing? When we ponder how best to plant our crops, The Tianshis ponder how best to help us. Farming's a lot easier than it once was thanks to these inventions. Ha! The NPC graveyard. All my favorites go there. This season's harvest. The weather's been a bust this year, and every field's gone bust with it. This experimental paddy's in front of us, and the ones the Tianshis call Xiangzhong. I reckon it could yield 2,000 caddies a field. It's enough to fill our bellies, but it's far from what the Tianshis expected from their research. Give it time. We harvest twice a year now. There's a time we wouldn't have dreamed of that. In the distance, huge machines slowly lift entire chunks of farmland. Their rumbles start a flock of startling a flock of foul beasts. The farmers in the field seem already used to this sight, momentarily lifting their heads before going back to their tasks at hand. Gertrude Strollo gone to NPC graveyard, but never forgotten in my heart. Can't believe Gertrude. I do like that we both love somebody that is dead from that event specifically. That's very silly to me. Since Dahong's remodeling project began, there's been a lot of mandarins coming in from elsewhere. You've gotten pretty busy yourself. It's been days since I last saw you. How'd you manage to get time off to visit today? The summer's harvest is about to begin. Now once you've inspected every piece of land yourself, can you begin to plan? There's also the matter of the upcoming ceremony of sacrifice. We have to take this preparation seriously, no sloppiness. You're in charge of Dahong. You've faced worry after worry for however many years now. Seems real tiring. What's your official title again? Dahong City Tongzi? What a mouthful. I think I'll stick to calling you Xinjiang. Shangzhang. Don't mind me. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to be correct. No other name in my office. I still work the same land as everybody else. I'm a Dahong man, born and bred, never left. I heard that in some other nomadic cities out there, they do their farming in high-rises. Not bad? Yay! Genuinely so happy to... I feel... Thank you. I'm trying my best. Just for you. From the outside. Can you tell me what other cities are like? It's been years. I don't quite remember myself. The only thing that comes to my mind is how people of certain villages would get the hung seats and laugh, saying the harvest may get any bigger this year. Thank you. I need those head pads. I can only pray that they wouldn't hit a catastrophe. I understand now how you study seeds planted in the ground, but I don't get how you're supposed to study the sky over our heads. Even if a catastrophe doesn't hit the fields directly, the water supply would still get contaminated with ornogenium. The soil would be filled with lots of tiny crystals. It's not like equipment to grow crops in high ornogenium zones is cheap either. This is why we're here. Look, all fixed. I don't trust anything that looks like this. Because of, Dorothy's event? Dorothy's event. I don't trust technology in Arknights. An embankment circles this land where the ravines alternate between dry and flooded. Between waterways coursing 100 meters above the surface, agricultural plates hold tight to one another. This is a nomadic city, still growing. As far as the new generation of Dahong farmers is concerned, this is a new paradigm established by their own hands. You guys think Enfield will have a simultaneous global launch? I hope. Desperately. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get CN. This engineering project is enough to make your blood run cold. Give it another 6 months, at least until the soil has been moved atop the plate. The people are fine, it's the stock beasts who are really freaked out. I touched little fodder in months. Slimmed down a lot by the looks of it. I still feel a little uneasy every time I see a field lifted up into the sky. There will be lots of benefits once the fields are on mobile pneumatic plates. Mobile plates. Not only will it be much easier to access electricity and water, if a major catastrophe comes about, the Tianqis do not need to risk their lives to handle it. The fields can simply move aside. Yeah, I don't think it will, but I want it to. I really want Enfield to have a simultaneous launch. Or just plain old ordinary fields that we've been planning for generations. Why'd the government suddenly decide to renovate all our cropland anyway? A large harvest ensures more full bellies, meaning more strength to establish new settlements. It's a transformation. People who come back from a long trip wouldn't even recognize the place. What'd Shenong think if she knew we were moving these fields? The land is merely taking a new form. Home itself is not leaving. I suspect Senong would be grinning from ear to ear. From the moment she arrived on this plot of land, she was concerned only with how to scrape together a few measly fields from the bitter cold wastes. Just at stage 8, I remember it from CN, but I don't remember the lag. I did hear somebody else say there was lag on that level. I'd like to. I think it would make a global audience a lot less stagnant as well. Yeah, I think the simultaneous launch would help sort of get it out there a lot more, instead of it being like, it's out, but now you have to wait 6 months, or something like that. And then, if it releases, I can do a panel on Enfield. If this one goes well, I'm still so anxious. I'm going to be an Irene for the panel, and I do talk about Jordy for one of my slides, so it was very funny. I was showing, okay, I'm gonna sidetrack real quick. I was showing my mom the slides, kind of getting her impression, and she's like, I can tell you made that one, he's your favorite character. He'll both do great, easy. Oh, thank you. I hope so. She's like, I know you made this one. You love that character. And I'm like, yeah, I do. He's my favorite. So, I felt a little embarrassed, but also very happy that she knew he was my favorite. But then again, he is my phone's lock screen. Did you get someone to cosplay Jordy? No. Nobody was able to get their hands on his cosplay to my knowledge unless some random stranger happens to cosplay him. I should ask her who her favorite operator is. I should. Right now she's out at a fancy dinner, so I can't do it now, but I'll ask and I'll post it in the Discord. I know she was sad or like upset that Phantom had cat ears. She didn't understand it. I was trying to gush to her about him, and she did not care. The moment she arrived on this plot of land, she was concerned only by how to scrape together a few measly fields in the bitter cold wastes. Later, when the fields multiplied, so too did her ideas. She decided to plant crops in the soil contaminated by orniginium, even planting in orniginium itself. That's insane. You saying Senong was a genius or a fool? Neither. She was just a dreamer. Was she the young kid that was talking to Shu? Oh, hi! Okay, I'm gonna be real. I'm not a fan of her design. Nobody come at me. I just think it gives me slug. I don't know if she's supposed to look like a slug, but she looks like a slug. What a mischievous girl. I don't know what your voice is. Big buffalo? Big dumb buffalo? Are you going to help me find Man or not? Why does she get an accent? Is she based on a slug? I don't think so. She has fluffy ears. I think she's supposed to be... I don't know. No. You're so mean. Man really likes you. You won't take treats from anyone else. Are you talking about the time it nearly picked all the bang fang? Her saplings in my garden clean? She's a Biri, which is the bird race? Really? Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't look Labiri to me. She looks slug. I guess she has a little bird ornament and like the wing ears, but yeah, this gives me snail. I see this and I'm like, she's a little snail. Well, you should have put up the fence. A fence? Why is this is her voice now? I wanted to make sure people could get it as needed. Didn't think I'd be feeding your stock beasts. Like it was just a few flowers. Did you already forget the time your stock beast ate up all the plants in last year's experimental field? What'd she say again? Yeah. Besides, don't your stock beasts have positioning devices? The display says it's over in this area. Can't you go look in yourself? You're right. Then how about you help me pick some fruit from the orchard? I need ones that aren't quite ripe yet. The ones that are still sour and bitter. Go quick. I've got something really important to do with them. You see that space between her little hair plateau things? Perfect for head pads? Alright, you're right. That would be head pad central. But that's also why I have horns. That's head pad central. Yes, exactly. As evident by my head pat emote, it's the perfect spot. No. I still need to gather some samples from the fields. Last reports before the summer harvest are absolutely crucial. I can't delay. Boring. But you're right. Everyone's been in a bad mood lately. Like they're not eating or sleeping enough. I'm voicing her like she's an alien. I don't know why, but that's gonna be her voice until I go check out her voice after this. Can you say you're able to talk with them? Why not give them a good lecture on healthy eating? I did go for a talk. They told me some really nasty things that made their way into Dahun. Are you talking about the new pneumatic plates? Don't be stupid. The stock beasts talk to me, but they're not as smart as people. How should they know what the things are? Not that smart either. I just know that work being done in the fields right now is really important. Why not take a break? Give the new guy some of your work. Does it matter who gets the numbers out of the sky polls? You know what? I'm actually voicing her as if English is not my language. And I don't know if that's okay to do or not. But it's also just the way I'm reading her dialogue. He doesn't know anything. When he first showed up, he couldn't tell the difference between wheat and sorghum. Everything he does, I end up having to do all over again to fix his mistakes. No idea why Laushi asked me to teach him. But he's a real fast runner. Okay, so Grainbuds is based off of a Western cattle igret. Alright, I'm looking it up. Give me 1 minute. Western cattle igret. I don't see it. I maybe see it in like the color scheme. But she's slug girl. Sorry. But he's a real fast runner, so maybe he can help me find Nyan Nyan. Right. I'll go ask him. You what? Laushi invited him here specifically to help with the farming. He can't... Fine, I'll go with you. Wait a sec. Hey, new guy. Drop your busy work. Come help me find my stock beast. Her E2 art has like 3 of them? Interesting. She's a slug. Don't know what to... New Arknights race. Slug. I got jump scared. In the best way, sorry. Come home, please. Please, please come home. The summer sun shines brightly while the cicadas chirp away happily. In the paddies, a youth clumsily harvests rice. Drops of sweat big as beans streaking down his face. It's hair tough things I don't understand. I need that squirt bottle emote. Hello, Nukiashi, welcome. Yeah, you do. I still haven't found an emote artist, I'm sorry. He does look a little bit like Minimalist. You take that back right now. Tracy has boy troubles, huh? No. No, don't say this. No. You can't call me out. Not like this. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so many emails. Or I'm getting so many messages. Her skin, oh, let's see. Her skin is kettle and a bunch of, oh! Her skin is really pretty. Thanks for sending me the sanity potion. I like her skin. I can see Bird a lot more in that. She looks less sluggish. Alright, where was I? Yeah, he's sweating. The muscles in his arms are well built. Without proper knowledge of how to use them, they're useless for reaping the slender stalks with his sickle. After slaving away for most of the day, he only managed to harvest a single bundle of rice. Me too. His mandarin coat hangs off of the pillar. Few foul beasts who are hunting for stray grains instead decide to show great interest in the unfamiliar garment, pecking at the hanging belts of their beaks. Oh yeah, didn't he get, like, exiled for, helping, my girl in the last event? Isn't that what happened to him? He's, like, on temporary exile or something? To, like, learn a lesson on to, report. I thought Tracy was just talking and not reading the story. Yes. It's midday already. And there's still so much left to do. Come home. Yeah, I think he got thrown as an exile. I'm pretty sure. Because he was, like, not doing things correctly and not reporting things in the last, sibling. That I'm pretty sure this is, like, his punishment. Okay, I don't know how this works. It stops blight from spreading? Do I literally need to protect my crops? Am I gardening? Man, he can't report things. He can't farm properly. What can he do? Hopefully come home. Hip! Excuse me. Oh my goodness, I got the hiccups bad.
Yes.
I have yet to do the stages. Really? Gotta preserve the rice paddies. I'm becoming Tracy today. What do you mean? What does that mean? Well, because there's 3 women on my team? What does that mean? Tracy and Rice. Oh my goodness. Tracy. Okay, wait, Tracy. Oh my goodness. I actually kind of love it. Dear Ice, why? 3 months ago. Oh, okay. What, the broken line is the man line, not the earth line? So it's an addled brain I need to worry about, not some illness? Told you that walnut tree was planted for you. Who gives some fertilizer before it's too late? I like that it says happy, but his expression is not happy.
I wouldn't say that. The broken line just means you'll face a difficult decision around the age of 20. But who gets to walk a path without a few twists and turns? Just let it be. The line runs much smoother after that, doesn't it?
That's right, on the mark. My family farm was ruined by catastrophe when I was 23. I didn't know I could make a living in the city. But I've done well enough for myself coming with the rest of folk to Dahong to study agriculture and keeping in my old occupation. Wow.
No one can predict fate. It's only a justification for what happened.
I've heard about the wonders of the Tianxis, but I didn't expect you to know so much. A young girl like you is already, show you Tianxi at your age, Shu.
We all gain wisdom at our own pace. I simply pass on the knowledge that I learned sooner than others.
My dialogue is lagging a bit. Remarkable, remarkable. Say, that young man over there has been staring at you for a while. Do you know him?
Ah. A guest. Sorry, we'll talk another time.
Okay. Shall we? Candleholder of the Sui regulations. Here to review the development of the Daheng and matters related to the Sui. There are no restrictions on your daily activities. I ask that you refrain from leaving Daheng for the time being. Okay, I guess we're getting the reason why he's here, so that's nice. Your cooperation is much appreciated, Madam Shu.
Ah, so you're the new candleholder I've heard so much about.
Yes. This is just a customary review. It will not get in the way of your agricultural research. Feel free to go about your business as usual.
You're young. Do you even count as an adult yet?
What?
This place is pretty far out in the middle of nowhere. Did your journey go well? Any trouble with bandits?
A few bandits are no trouble for me. Regarding work on the 12 pagodas in 5 cities, the Sui regulator hopes that you'll cooperate with the Ministry of Engineering to advance the project smoothly. That will maintain a cordial relationship with the Tianxi barracks. In addition, there are some matters that require.
Oh, you can walk through the fields if you want, as long as you don't step on the crops. You should give the Tianxis a heads up if you want to visit the factory.
I understand the scope of my work, Madame Shu. I still have...
That's the house the last candleholder used. It's been refurnished and ready for use. That's all. Any questions?
No.
Good. I have a lot to do in the fields, so I'll take my leave. Just ask around if you need any help. People here are very friendly to visitors.
Wait, that doesn't explain anything.
Wait!
Excuse me, I'm in official business.
Here.
What's this? Lunchbox?
You're hungry, aren't you? You've been standing there all day like a scarecrow. Do you even know how to get food on your own?
No, sir.
You like it?
Yes, it's very good.
You're just gonna eat it without doing any work? Mind your manners, Greenbutts. This gentleman is a guest. But you said everyone in Daheng needs to sweat in the fields before they eat.
Hello, McGregor. How are you?
This strange boy says he's an official business, but he's not working in the fields or building houses. What's he here for? He has his own job to do. What, like staring? Yes, just staring.
Is there something I can help with?
Let me think. Do you know how to work a planting machine?
No.
I didn't think so. You don't deal with farming equipment in your line of work. This little cube is a 6-phase monitor. Use it to place pylons at appropriate locations in the fields. We'll be able to monitor conditions zone by zone. Can you use it?
I've never touched anything like it before. Good luck. If you pull, I did pull. No luck. When we get a 10 pull again, which will hopefully happen soon, I will try and pull for him once more.
Baiting stock beasts? Well, if you're going to be here for a while, perhaps you could learn how to do farm work. You could start by clearing the weeds.
Is that you, Lashi?
Good timing, Shahi. This is a distant cousin of mine from the capital. He came to see Daheng. My student, he sang. He'll teach you.
Huh? My poor boy came here for work and they went, you have to do real work if you want to eat. Was this where the positioning device says the stock beast is?
Yeah, when I blow this little whistle, Mian Mian will come looking for him and come out.
You like the new voice? Okay, cool. We'll stick with that one. Positioning device. There's one in every stock base in Dahang. They're not very precise, but they give us an idea of their rough location. Every single one? Must be thousands of stock beasts in Dahang. Well, we've had a lot of stray stock beasts. None of the older students kept for research have a tendency to elope. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with such things. Why did you join the army if your relative allows? No important reason, really. Is your family all mandarins? Why do you ask? The way you talk and the manner you carry yourself in general. Not a lot of people your age around here like that, except for a few blue blood families. Don't call me out like that! Sanity potion, you're supposed to be on my side! I mean, no offense. I didn't say you offended anyone.
Weird. Why isn't he coming out? Man had a fight with Jalbar a few days ago. Is that why he ran away?
Did he get pulled in by a female again?
What? But he likes Shelbier. They're always together when I take them out to the mud pond. Not like that candlestick.
Candlestick?
I'll draw a picture of him, memorize it, and we'll split up to look for him.
Is she an artist? It's a very good drawing. Are you serious? After the time I spent caring for stock beasts, can barely tell it's Mian Mian.
4 legs in some spots. What's so hard? Have you ever seen a stock beast candlestick?
Not often.
It's okay. You haven't seen stock beasts. I haven't seen nomadic cities. We've all got things we've never seen before.
Have you ever been outside to other cities?
No, but I heard about them from Xiaohe. The rice that we produce each year is sent outside. They're developing new crops so the people outside can have lots to eat.
You'll have plenty of chances.
No rush. I like this place. Oh yeah, take a whiff of this.
Alcohol?
Rice wine soup, my favorite snack. See where the steam's rising? That's the brewery. We could stop by on our way.
So there are breweries here. Part of the harvest is saved for brewing. The oldest batch is more than 100 years old. You drink? I did once try wine made from maize leaves. It was a gift from a farmer on a mission. It had a very strong taste, almost made me gag. He said it would warm us up. We didn't expect it to be like that. He said they barely had enough to eat and didn't have the luxury of brewing with grain. People out there still don't have enough to eat? Aww. Land is vast. There are big differences between regions. I hear something over there.
Wow, Candlestick. You sure can jump. We'll find Mian Mian soon enough.
Our drones can fly higher than that, and we have positioning devices to help us. No need to... wait, over there.
A fire?
Sorry. It's mandatory? Yeah, he's alright. 3 months. Hey, it's the guy I like. It's the NPC I like the most. 3 months. This project's no small thing. And every segment needs to ensure there are no problems. 3 months is already on the optimistic side. You guys are so mean to me. 12 pagodas in 5 cities isn't just a poetic quote. You know how long this prototype has simmered in the minds of the Tianshis from generation to generation. And of course, the first step is always the hardest. Though I am but a humble paper pusher, I've had the honor to study at the Tianshi bureaus myself. My command of arts is a far cry from the masters in the room, of course, but I'm hardly content sitting behind a desk and drinking tea while staring at my Tianshi apparatus. 3 months. That was how long it took us up in the north, in a heavy wind and snow. Think carefully and give us an answer. How long will it take to finish the assembly of the last 2 plates of Dahang's core section? Maybe a little more than a month, given enough energy and supplies. There's no need to worry about energy. I've already given instructions for the supplies. Your only concern is the project's progress. At such distance, simply transporting supplies is a massive undertaking. Every day delayed represents a huge expenditure of money and resources. There is no place for complacency, for the sake of the people and the hard-earned taxes they pay. We are in the 6th month of the year now. I sincerely hope you will be reunited with your families by mid-autumn. My goodness, it's her. Sometimes you just have to ruffle feathers a little. I'm sorry you had to see that.
3 months, in the north. You were talking about the Dinyang project. The city was closed due to heavy snow. The Imperial Court decided to put things on hold until conditions improved, when the messenger arrived. He found that the Tianzi in command had rammed the frozen originium layer open with a segment of the city, rescuing tens of thousands of villagers who were trapped in wintry conditions. The textbooks still celebrate the story, the event that took you to the position you hold today, Master Wang. There's no need to be so humble.
You flatter me. I'm simply an engineer who worked his way slowly up the Tianxi ranks. It's not my place to hold my nose in the air. Is this a report? Are you real? You real? Sanity potion, see if this person's real for me. That message gives me red plagues. Also, I opened up the wrong tab. I didn't open up Arknights again. Let me go down. Let me go be small. Okay, I'm small now. It's not my place to hold my nose in the air. I don't trust that. But bringing this up is what it takes to get a bunch of stressed and overworked Tianxis to listen to me. Is this person fake? How do I look at you? Inspect. Thank you! Thank you, Sanity Potion.
It seems like you're confident that the construction of 12 pagodas in 5 cities will progress smoothly.
The hammer was brought out. Even if I'm confident, everything has been so rushed. There can be flaws in the best laid plans. I'll be counting on your backup in that case, Assistant Minister Ning.
That's what I'm here for.
Interesting. Now you've only just arrived in Nahang, I assume you're not familiar with the place yet. Might not be as prosperous as the Heartland, but it's rich with gifts from the earth. The many delicacies made from local produce are a delight. Have you had the chance to try the local Wu Dao porridge? For example, why are there 2 porridges? This got translated, but then they went, we need to specify it's porridge.
I'm afraid not.
Dahang's Wu Dao Zhao is one of a kind. The 5 beans, Wu Dao, are black, red, mung, soy, and white. They can complement each other, but it is the local rice that truly makes Dahang Wu Dao porridge stand out. I sent them a whisper in case it was an accidental ban. Okay, sounds good. But I'm 99% sure that was bot. Yeah, me too. Because I think I got a message like that last stream. The wonderful fragrance and rich flavor of Dahang rice elevate an ordinary bowl of porridge to the symbol of Dahang's culinary culture. The 5 beans each have their own flavor, but it is the rice that makes or breaks the dish. Cooking, it is, therefore, far more than just dumping the ingredients into a pot and lighting the stove. Heat control is the key. The 5 beans must not be allowed to usurp the rice at the center stage, else it becomes just an ordinary bowl of grain porridge. You really must try it when you have the time.
I will.
Another streamer today got the bot said a similar message like that. Okay. On another note, how is High Minister Ning?
Grandfather is getting on in age. He has been fortunate enough to avoid major illnesses.
Nevertheless, I hope he will be mindful of his health. Perhaps I should bring a little token when I report back to Baizal.
The thought will suffice.
Given Da Hang's ties to the Sui, I expect I have plenty of dealings with the Sui regulator and the Ministry of the Rights. I have long been in awe of the High Minister Ning's achievements, but age spares none of us. It would be better for the High Minister to be less involved in particular matters.
If my presence here in Dahang is unwelcome, I can certainly submit a letter to the Grand Tutor immediately.
You misunderstand. I only meant that the Ning family must be delighted you have risen to the post of Assistant Minister at such a young age, and your grandfather must have taught you well.
Assistant Minister Wan.
Yes?
If you simply intend to say the young and inexperienced Ning Kichu is not fit to work with the legendary Tianxi Dangyang, you'll hear no argument from me. But as long as we're working with one another, if you have something to say, just say it. Stop thinking yourself clever by beating around the bush. A truly clever man would be much more amicable than you. I will take my leave.
I was just waxing poetry. Water. Water. Good thing the fire just started right by the river. Why did you start a fire by the forest? Arson is a serious crime. I didn't do it on purpose. The fellow beast that was another student's project ain't my project. The hammer swung true, heck yeah. All that left was an egg. I'll get my revenge by cooking the egg. No, not revenge. I'll cook the egg in memory of my lost project.
Enough of that crap. The fire's starting to spread. Stomp it out.
I have a hoe. We can make a control line while the winds are calm. I'll clear away the vegetation in the back and stop the fire from spreading that way. Here.
Mian Mian? Found you. What are you doing here? Hey, tell me, do you like shellbread or not?
Where did Zali go? He said he was going to clear the vegetation, but I don't see him anywhere.
Did he lose his way? Should we look for him?
Zal... I'm right here. I didn't find Mian Mian, but I did find this pair in the nest. Shelly is carrying 2 stock beast fowls in his robes. They're so young that they have yet to open their eyes. You shouldn't have brought back fowls so young. I shouldn't? But I checked the area and the mother was nowhere to be found. They wouldn't have survived for long if left to their own devices. Isn't it better to bring them back so they could survive under your supervision?
We're not supervisors, we're friends. We help each other out. They give us wool, we give them tasty hay, chase away the bugs, and scratch their itches.
We don't know if they're carrying any diseases or if they can be domesticated. Plus,
but they got his scent on them. Your mother wouldn't have them even if she came back.
That's why he shouldn't have touched them.
Well, he already did, so we need to take care of them.
Why do you keep standing up for him? He's clearly in the wrong. He doesn't know anything.
I'm doing this because he doesn't know anything. Never mind. I'll go back and ask the teachers what we should do with these little guys. Let's hurry or they might catch a cold.
Whoa. Hello. Please don't hurt me. You look scary.
Oh, you again. Have you had lunch? There's a fire here, and you don't talk at all. You would have gotten burned if it wasn't for us.
Keep your distance, Grandbuds. Might swing his axe at you.
He won't. He calms down when I play my flute. He likes to hear me play. See? You'll say not to come here, but I come all the time when no one's looking. I just can't cross the river.
He looks like Zali if he had PTSD or was a war veteran. Yeah, I was thinking that too, honestly.
He calms down when I play this tune. I've seen him smile. I can even lean over to touch his axe. He always keeps his hand clenched around it, but he's... Ouch! Why did you hit me? Now you've made me mad. I'm not bringing you any treats next time.
Either that or he isn't himself because he hasn't had Snickers. That's enough, grin buds. Let's go. The fowls. I'll bring them back. Next time, think before you act. What am I doing here? That's valid, man. You've been here for 3 months. Big yawn. Oh. I was yawning and I got an... Oh my goodness. Thanks, Kuro. Hi. Thank you for the follow. We're at the first level after an hour and 20 minutes. 20 minutes was polls, though. People, please. Welcome, welcome. They had- did you guys see the- oh no, I guess I'm blocking it. There was a little loading bar underneath me, and I've never seen Arknights say loading in my life. Please let me play. I want to put my handsome voice down. Game? Game? Hello? Is it gonna work? The music's kicking up. Oh yeah, it's working. Alright, you get to man the entire top lane. Oh, no. It is lagging so badly. Oh my goodness. This game has never done this. There's 50 in the first level? Oh my gosh. I'll put you here? I don't know what brains do. Are the stages not optimized? Apparently not. I've heard that this event has a fair bit of lag in it. Water affects lag devices. That makes sense. There's also this tree casting a shadow. I think that would be contributing. Alright, let's go. My sword boy. Do I want my sword boy there? No time to think. You can only block one. I forgot that. It's okay. Gun boy is gonna go behind sword boy and everything's gonna be okay. I like that they have names, but right now I'm just calling them by their... You know what? No, sword boy, you've been revoked. I did hear when the server opened, it got overloaded. Yeah, that adds up. You can go that way. Filth? When defeated causes blight to the patty and becomes invisible when on blighted tiles. Yeah, it was like 30 minutes. Yeah, I know. It took a while for me to be able to load in as well. Oh, I love him. Sorry.
Let's put an end to this as soon as
And then their purchase portal had issues. I mean, good for them. But also, how dare they? Executor altar, my beloved. You know who would be good on this stage that I don't have? Totter. Why didn't I bring Totter? I love Totter. Jiyoung.
I'll pile some stones here.
It's me. It's the character that I claimed as just me. Evenholes, do you want to make a guest appearance on this level?
I've long been ready.
Because I love you?
Careful of music on the battlefield, especially when you face a Lysanian.
So, what is this? Throttle valve blocks the water flow? What the frick does that mean?
You can call me earlier next time.
At your disposal. You can do this. Here. First step is a deep...
Yeah, we did it. We cleared the first level, guys. Only a bit of lag. Are we gonna be able to read more? Doing a little dance. Waiting. You didn't watch the anniversary stream? No. I didn't. 2-minute stage, 3-hour story, let's go. Is that true? Cursed channel point number. Oh my gosh, that is cursed. This is a report from the Shanghai Zone and Catastrophe Countermeasures. A review of my own actions. I'm sorry I let you down, Father. No, I will. No need. I did, but I don't remember anything. It sounds like Arknights. It's true. You won't have to participate in humans' return to the capital anymore. But are you giving me a suspension? Okay, no, I was right. He did get kind of suspended. It's not my place to interfere with the Sui regulator's appointments, but as Warden of Human, I have authority over military personnel assignments. There's an important mission for you to undertake away from Human. It's planting season in Dahai, in the north, and they're short-handed. Go and help them. Planting season? You mean agriculture? That's the important mission? Is that not important? I understand that agriculture is the lifeblood of the nation, and I've heard about Dahai, but I don't understand. Why me? So you might see. I remember the beans minigame was so cute. Oh. And after I see, you think. Be ready to depart once you've completed the mission handover. Okay, I'm glad I was right, because I remembered something about him doing something he wasn't supposed to, and like definitely supposed to receive a punishment. So his punishment is manual labor. One last thing, Father. I discovered some suspicious activity while investigating the Shanghai Zone's movements. I appear to be very familiar with human patrol schedules and routes. If they really managed to obtain intelligence on humans' defenses, I have spoken. His little pouty face is so cute. This is not your concern anymore. Chongyu! Never forget what all you do is for. A man like you can't be trusted. It's Record Keeper, my non-Krita. I forgot about Record Keeper. Guys, I'm so sorry. I literally am seeing a man and going, oh, cute boy. And my voice is raising an octave. Working in the fields by day and practicing kung fu by night for a whole month. You must be exhausted. Yoon, it's you. You were focused. But I didn't achieve anything. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Perhaps by focusing on improving myself here, I'll be able to do what I couldn't before. Well, perhaps. You know, there's this old Lungmen kung fu move. The hero was an arrogant, haughty swordsman who spent all his life pursuing martial perfection, which always just seemed out of reach. His fortunes took an ill turn and he lost everything. Fame, fortune, reputation, even one of his arms. Oh, broken man, he found himself in a tiny remote village. If this guy dies in this event, I'm crying. I'm weeping. I'm letting you guys know that right now. If he literally does a Krita on me, I don't know if I'll recover. There he lived amongst the peasants, eating with lowly folk who used to lie beneath his notice. 3 years he chopped his own firewood, boiled his own water, not touching his sword even once. He finally drew his blade when his enemies came for him. To his surprise, his sword struck with a fury he had never known before. Oh, are you saying that I'm arrogant and haughty? I'm just telling you what happened in the movie. Do things like that happen in reality? To my knowledge, of course not. The audience loves it, though. Back to basics, the proud, humble, that sort of thing. However, it is true that one's temperament has an effect on many things. Have you felt your perspective change since you left human? I don't feel like it has at all. How about a break, water? Thanks. I've questioned myself. Why did you come with me? Why not stay in human? You're traveling across Yon as the candle holder. I felt I could learn a lot by accompanying you on your journeys. I was sent here by Father. You could have just learned as much by going back to the capital with Yerman. I went with Laoshi to Baital. It's prosperous, but little else. The Hung seemed more interesting. You're talking like you're on holiday. I don't understand what Father wants me to see. What have you seen, then, during your time in Dahang? What have I seen? Dahang used to be one of the rare places without much Ornogenian pollution, due to its unique geography, making it an important Yanese breadbasket since antiquity. But thanks to the hard work of the agriculture of Tanshis, arable land areas growing year after year. Construction has begun on defenses against potential catastrophes. Currently, the city has 16 large plates, some 60 or so small plates, 730 tianshis, and a population exceeding 50,000. Despite its remote location, the people are content and hardworking. Is that all? Just some insignificant details. Insignificant, huh? What about you? Did you find any sights that you couldn't have seen with the Grand Masters? Well, for example, a couple next door had a big fight after dinner last night. The husband had gone on a journey last month. Found the other cities to be much more interesting. He wants to move away. I saw the pair of falvies that make their nests in the tree outside, taking turns to hunt and sit on their eggs. The eggs should hatch any day now. I also saw a strange sight that was the Tianshis of all locations coming together to fret, then cry their hearts out before the Shenlong statue. The strangest scene I saw, however, was that of a few animals making a fool of young Kung Fu master. Did you find the stock beast? When did you? Many years ago, the Grand Master instructed me in the moves of all the various schools of Kung Fu, and had me record the clashes with experts from those myriad schools, but my innate condition prevents me from studying martial arts. I said you must be exhausted working in the fields day and practicing Kung Fu by night. I envy you, as a matter of fact. I'm sorry. Even so, the Grand Master allowed me to follow him, allowed someone who could not study Kung Fu to watch you do so. He didn't tell me what I was supposed to learn, only that I should pay attention to detail and accuracy. I recorded and studied according to his instructions. And I began to realize that Kung Fu isn't just about moves. The Grandmaster's philosophies on the fist are also philosophies on life, and every action or lack thereof corresponds to the natural laws of wax and wane. The wisdom amazed me even further, focusing on the infinite mysteries of Kung Fu. Where do you even start? In the study of regulators, Kung Fu is not for self-defense, but also to suppress the enemy and protect the innocent. Hello, Luigi! Welcome, welcome! Well, I don't think one should draw too many conclusions about it. It's just a skill. Right. I later realized that it wasn't so complicated. Kung Fu is just Kung Fu, no more, no less. How's the event going? Any rolls? We did 41, and we got 5 stars, and 4 stars, and nothing else. The event is going good. We finished. This is the first stage, and... I didn't learn this through study of martial arts. I learned this through wisdom from everyday life as I grow older and wiser, correlating it with Kung Fu. Wisdom isn't about one thing. It's about everything. Everything? The Grand Master wrote in the Book of Arms, "See the other through the self. Remain upright and wait for a proper time. You'll get to soft pity at least with 1 roll a day." True, I will have a 10 pull as well when I get the little, free ones from the store. Hopefully you get whoever you want. I want this boy right here. I would like him to come home for me. What he means is that one must ensure that one's posture is upright and firm, then seek the opportunity for victory. No matter the situation, one must remain composed, unaffected by any outside matters.
What's that? You look like you saw a ghost. And there you are, Candlestick. See you're with Inkbrush. I was looking for you all day.
They have little silly nicknames. Candlestick and Inkbrush, how cute. Rice Experiment Area A, soil ornogenium activity was 20% during the growing period. Total production was approximately 320 caddies. Experiment Area B, 23% ornogenium activity, 150 caddies production. Experiment Area C, 25% ornogenium activity, almost 0 crop survival. Negligible change from last season's data, or the season before. The same goes for the other crop experiment areas.
I see.
You don't look disappointed at all.
No point in trying to rush things. We take them one step at a time.
25% remains the critical line. Plant survivability drops off precipitously once soil ornogenium activity exceeds that level. This applies to both cash crops and cover crops. Yet the figure remains much lower than the level of natural soil ornogenium activity in the vast majority of regions.
Thinking about giving up?
No. I'm just not sure if this is the only result. And there's no way to expand the application of the 1 King, the 10,000 King of Fertile Fields project. I forgot that China Arknights has its event tomorrow, and it's on maintenance now. Forgot to spend sanity, oh well. Oh no! All these years, nothing to show for it. Not even a bud of hope.
15%. 25 years ago, that was the critical line that had us stumped. It took 9 generations of crops before we found an ornogenium resistant variant in the corner of one of the plates.
And the Tianchis kept going for this long.
Did you know that people used to fertilize the fields with fluids from the Dahung fibrous slug in order to protect crops from the impact of ornogenium?
Yeah, but it's just folklore. There's no scientific basis to it. Ornogenium doesn't infect plants like it does animals. It only changes the...
Yes, but that's what people in the past came up with when technology wasn't so advanced. A result of coincidence and misunderstanding. They tried so many different things.
I had my thing cropped, so I couldn't read chat fully, and I thought that you were just saying that you just saw the opera, but I'm like, what does that have to do with the China server? It's operators, it was just cut off.
We tried so many different things, just to carve out a little piece of farmland for ourselves. Took generations after generations of trial and error to get agriculture to where it is today. As you said, the One King project is one where hope is hard to come by. Perhaps many years later, people will look back at us the same way as we look back at the ancients who fertilized their fields with fibrous slug fluids. One thing is clear, though. Plates on their own can't produce enough food for everyone. People will always go hungry in remote villages, places where the nomadic cities can't reach. And I'm willing to believe that one day we'll break the shackles of ornogenium. That we'll truly have the 10,000 Queen? I don't know what Q is pronounced as. Of fertile fields. A certain someone said that to me once upon a time.
Xing. Okay, thank you. Do you mean... Still working in the lab at this hour. Power bill keeps piling up. Thank you. I'm just here to submit some data. I'll be going now. Oh, Jahi. Haven't seen you in a while. Look at that tail you've grown. Why don't you stay for dinner? Like the Qing dynasty. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Sorry, I have things to do in the fields. Excuse me. Why does he always look like he's terrified of me?
You're the big boss of Dahai. People should be scared of you.
Doesn't mean everyone will listen to me. Isn't the hour a little late to still be working?
Alright, I'll be going.
How many levels are in this event? Is it 8 or is it 10? I feel like it's usually between those two. Cooking soup so late is
rather tiring.
9, it's right in the middle. Okay. 1,000? No! 9, okay.
Smells good. How are you treating your sisters? That relative of yours who came to visit. What's his name? Zolly? Everyone's working hard in preparations for the summer harvest.
The soup is for their hardest worker. Plus 2 or 3 training stages? Okay. Working in the fields never ends. No! Let me out of the fields.
But you have to poke fun at me before dinner. Little mean, don't you think? And bring the bowl over.
Alright. All my life I've been dealing with things that grow from the soil. I have to learn everything about engineering from scratch. It's not easy dealing with the Ministry of Engineering, arguing all day about the assignments of the few tianshis. It's even more tiring than farm work.
Eat up, then. You've definitely lost a few caddies.
Sure, except 3 huge pieces of rib in one bowl. You're trying to burst my stomach. 3's plenty. And more, and it's going to spill over. Spilled soup would make a mess. It's even worse when someone gets burned. Yep. Excuse me.
You can put it down if you don't want it.
No, dear. So much effort went into this soup. We can't let it go to waste.
Do you have to talk like that today?
Welcome to rice fields, Tracy Sater. I will do my best in the rice fields. I was called to Ricey, so I will live in the rice fields. I'm just talking about this bowl of ribs and liano soup. Ribs come from lovingly raised meat beasts, and the liano comes from ponds that we dug up with our own hands. Is that already a shoe emote? That's incredible. I guess it was out 6 months ago. I thought somebody was just really fast. Oh, speaking of really fast, I want to get more Jordy emotes. I know I don't have an emote artist, but I saw... Whoa! OBS. Why are you spazzing out again? Last time you did this, my whole laptop didn't like you. Am I still alive? Please tell me I'm still alive. Easy? Okay. Cool. Anyways, I saw what he looks like in his new sprite, and I am in love. I am alive. Yay! This soup represents the efforts of generations of people, and all your efforts all these years. You must not allow what should not be here to ruin this hard-won soil.
After all these years, you...
You're not in the Shadow Realm yet? It's been scaring me that I might go into the Shadow Realm.
So many years, I've almost forgotten how I came to know you. Sometimes I wish I really did. If only you were just a diligent Longni Tanshi, and me just a humble farmer. But I can never forget. Even if I forgot, someone would help me remember. The scrolls the sweet regulator, remember. The list of fallen candle holders, remember. Say no more.
You know what I mean. What I'm concerned about, your brother. One person can fool another, but no one can fool time. It took me the better part of a lifetime to come to trust you. I don't have the time to trust another. I'm sure Kodo will let Tracy know when the Shadow Realm calls. True. He shouldn't have come at a time like this. Don't make things difficult for me. He's literally here on suspension. He doesn't want to be here either. Good evening, Grade Buds.
Inkbrush, why are you standing so far away?
Furo will probably welcome it.
Alright, I promise. I know your book isn't a sketchbook, and I won't add faces to the people in it.
Sketchbook? Does she mean your record of martial combat? My fault. Don't ever let the Grandmaster or Chubai see it. I know. Although, come to think of it, they might like the cartoonish style. Actually, doesn't she have a son now? She has an adopted son. She's probably used to little scribbies. Were you looking for me, Grandbats?
Here, this is for you.
A Bracelet?
Made from Yan Yan's wool. Thank you, gift, for bringing him home today.
I didn't do anything except cause problems.
Well, don't think too much about what Zhao he said. He's alright most of the time, but he gets angry and stubborn when it comes to farming. All the young Tianxis he tutors are scared of him.
Looks like he came from Attack on Titan. You take that back. He's been here for like 3 years. He's already gonna show you Tianxi.
I think. He takes over Shu's lessons when she's busy. There are so many kinds of Tianxi, I just can't keep track of them all. Say, why are you called Candlestick anyway?
Candle holder?
Yeah, it's so weird. Nobody uses candles anymore.
Retired Titan killer, now a farmer. It's just because of the big box on his back, isn't it? The title candle holder comes from. Never mind, it means that I'm one of Yan's official messengers.
Well, mind that you don't accidentally set the letters on fire.
What are you snickering at, sketchbook ink brush? Nothing, Candlestick Messenger. The sky grows dark. The summer breeze brings out the fresh scent of the earth. Insects sing amongst the grass as the stars rise. There is a figure wandering not far away. Greenbug picks it up right away.
Zhao, when are you gonna come over? Are you still angry that I asked you to help get the Tianxis to register the fowls?
The foals? Fowls? Foals? I'm not angry. I'm just exhausted after dealing with the foals he brought back.
Oh, do you need to go to bed? And we need to name the pair. They were found together. I've got an idea. Let's name them Xiaoman, like grain buds, and Xiaohe, like grain stalk.
No way. Isheng sits down on the grass. Sorry if you're still angry with me. Not really angry at you.
Candlestick, what is a messenger like you doing in Dahaling? You're not delivering letters, just playing with us all day.
I made a mistake. Father sent me here to learn. But I'm still not sure what I'm supposed to learn or how I'm supposed to learn it. In my old job, there were a lot of things that hadn't been cleared up, but Father wouldn't let me investigate. Not even sure what I'm doing here.
Wow, your dad's scary. When the teachers at the Tianxi Beru told me of scold the kids even younger than me, they say that if you don't behave, your Baba and Mama will come and punish you. Well, Candlestick got punished by his Baba, but I've made so many mistakes, so why don't my Baba and Mama come and punish me?
Your parents?
Shu says my parents are Tianxis in a place far away, but she never told me what they do or why I don't hear from them. The Xiangxiang say that my parents named me Xiaoman or Grain Buds because they think we should be content with the little things like grains in the field.
General Zhou must be hoping that you'll live a happy and carefree life, Jolie. I can't pronounce things right now. She is precious. I'm glad I like this new voice. I think it suits her. Grandmaster must hope that you'll be content and comfortable in whatever situation then you. Come to think of it, I never got the chance to ask you your name. You... Sheeping. People sometimes say it sounds like a girl's name. Not at all. It's nice. Reminds me of lotus ponds in summer.
Zhaohe's name has a story behind it too. The farmers found him in the rice fields. The old folks thought he was born from the rice crops, which is how he got the name that means rice stalks. Shu still has a picture from that back then. I'll bring it tomorrow.
Grain buds.
Everyone loves that photo. Candlestick and Ink Brush should see it too.
Why does Hisheng get a nickname beyond Xiaohe? Why not contribute one? Grain bud here seems amendable to suggestions. I like that these two are just whispering to each other. The summer evening breeze brushes their hair to the accompaniment of cicada song. A few fireflies take to the air, and white stars fall from the sky. Oh my gosh! I didn't realize, look at all the little fireflies! I saw like these ones, but I didn't see the ones over here. Oh, they're so cute! Green Buds is no longer chasing the fireflies. She sits on the grass, smelling of night dew, panting from the chase. There is no room for gloom or worry in the heart of a young girl and innocent. Of the young and innocent. She only has eyes for the sincere joy of the present. Aww. Aww. They're so cute. Hi, Phoenix. Welcome, welcome. Oh my goodness, I love them. Make him an operator so I can have them as a team. Just stopping in before work. Have a good day at work. Thank you for stopping in. They're so cute. Look, shooting stars. Oh yes, the luring of the audience into a false sense of peace and calm. True.
According to Shu, the old Shenong stories say that crops grow well where the shooting stars fall.
Nothing bad will happen. I'm scared.
Should we go and see where they fell?
I said that to get you to come down from your tree and go to bed. You seriously think it's true?
Of course I do.
But it's very far away, way beyond Dahong.
Then we'll leave Dahong.
What if they fell at the edge of heaven? Oh, that was him.
Then we'll go to the edge of heaven. I'll go. You come too, Xiaohe, and the rest of you. There's a lot of time to look for them before the sun rises.
Any gotcha luck? Not for me. I did get, Blartigan his shoe in, I think, what was it, 70? 70 or 61? Something like that.
Maybe we'll never find them. And just keep walking until we're all grandpas and grandmas.
Searching for stars. Oh, yes. Huh. Yes, searching for stars. Has it occurred to you that this may be what you're supposed to be looking for? You better live. You better live. And you... Stars?
Yeah. Come, let's cross this stream.
These guys are in their little YA fantasy adventure novel here. Hey, Zali. How old are you? 19. Huh. Oh, he's only a couple years younger than me. What's the matter? Nothing, I'm older than you. You what? What do you mean he's older than him? What the frick do you mean?
Wait, what are you talking about over there? Tomorrow is the... Jiashi. Nahang will be holding the Shenong Festival, welcoming Shenong with songs and costumes. Let's go have some fun.
Didn't you say you want to look for the stars?
I said until the sun rises.
The Shenong Festival? It's not for fun, is it?
Of course it is. They put on plays and fairs.
Oh! What did I hit? That was scary. Did you guys hear that? That gave me a little heart attack. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I just lightly tapped with my foot. I think like a speaker system or something.
The Zhangzhang say that everyone's been working so hard we should relax a little.
Did you hit something? I didn't hear anything. Oh, okay. That's good.
Xiaohe's going. I'm going to play the flute.
There are other shows too. No, it wasn't Coda. I toe tapped something and it sounded like electronics when you like plug something in. But it's turned on so you can hear it plug in. Alright, I'll go and see. I'll see and think. Guys, we finished the first level. We did it. Two hours for one level, true. But there was also the beginning story and 20 minutes for polling and technical difficulties. Classic Arknights, true. Oh, I gotta stretch. I wasn't here earlier on. Yeah. So let's see. Redeemed hydrate? Okay, I have to go walk and get water. Okay, I can get exactly 3 of them. That is what I need. Also, Babik's here. I don't know why Babik is here. Or why Night Watcher is here. But that's cool. Yeah, Babik's here for some reason. I don't know. But I'm happy. Give me 1 minute before I continue. I'm gonna go get some water. Because I don't have anything with me. Is it not here for you guys? Am I... I know Babik is from the CC shop. That's why I'm glad she's here. Because I really like her and I've always wanted to cosplay her, but there's no outfits for her out. Anyways, I will be here really quick. We don't know why she's in the event story. I'm gonna get water. Hello. My moderator is posting videos. I trust that they are safe. I think the reason why OBS is having so many issues is it went, hey, do you want to update? And I went, no, I'll do it later. Because I didn't want to start my stream later. No, don't say that. No, but seriously, it's the EP. Nice. I'll listen to it after. I don't know how many levels we're gonna get through, but to be fair, I am not expecting to get through a lot. I'm planning to do 3 hours like usual, so we might only get through 1 more stage. Oh, that's cool.
Would any of you like to be my paint?
Oh hello. Your voice is a lot higher than I thought it was. Hello, Sultan Idris. How's it going?
Not a bad idea to do some sightseeing here where no one can bother me.
I'm doing pretty good. How are you? How was your polls? I'm at 41 and I think 41 and I haven't gotten anything. So so. You like this stage already? Is it because Dusk is here? I don't know how she works.
Are those farmland pests? No, something's up.
Maybe. Sees Dusk. This is a cinematic masterpiece. Oh my gosh, we're glitching. Good luck, 40 pulls for me, and at 30 I got Shoe. I'm jealous.
The brush draws out the peaks.
Oh, this is cool. I don't know what she does. It's her AoE skill, pretty passive for you. I finished all event skill stages and got the Lin skin. Nice.
Huh. Sure enough, they're polluting the fields.
Yes, the sky poles have detected traces of blight. Our battlefield this time takes place on farmland. I wish I got dusk. Other than the holes and passages, the entire field is covered with shallow water. Seems like blight can spread through water to pollute all connected ground tiles. Yeah, this is a recipe for leg. Luckily, we have throttle valves to partition the fields. You can do that by placing this throttle valve here between the high ground tiles to seal off the contaminated area. The left side here and the right side have now been separated into two. Blight will no longer spread to the other body of water. Oh, is that what this is? This is wet?
Here to help. We have more enemies incoming.
Alright, don't let blight spread any further. This is gonna be a real leg fest.
Wow, that hurts. I don't like the leg.
The blight spread by these creatures will pollute the shallow water. Operators standing on unpolluted farm will restore HP over time. But if they are deployed on polluted tiles, they'll take a large burst of arts damage, and also take continuous arts damage over time. Oh, that sucks. Enemies can continuously pollute the water, and the more serious pollution, the more damage the operators will take while in the water. You can judge how polluted the water is in an area from the color, or from checking the sky pole.
Hold on, Cardigan.
I'm Ansel. What is this? A little mouse. Field mouse. Detects nearby throttle valves. These guys are the worst.
I am rather attached to you. Most of the time.
We hate mice. Something's attacking the throttle valve. That's a field mouse. A major problem for many farmers. They've adapted to modern farming methods, and they exclusively like to target throttle valves.
I'll help you guys out.
Kill them! There's no rats allowed in the province I live in. There's too many of them. I can't block them all. The throttle valve's destroyed. Blight will spread once the throttle valve is destroyed, but it doesn't happen instantly. The Tianchis have provided us with another throttle valve. Block the same opening from earlier and keep the farmland separated. Or you can pull back your defenses and petition off areas to prevent blight from spreading even more. I'll let you decide what happens next on the battlefield, Doctor. Please take command of your operators and continue the fight. Well, I think it's smart to do this. And then to go like, phew! And then to go like, phew!
There we go.
And maybe like, block. That seems like this is going to be very annoying.
All right.
Mission accomplished.
I have the dang ad for, frick, what's the game called? I had so many ads of it, and now I can't remember it. Oh my goodness, what is it? What the frick is it? Shame I couldn't give Dusk her dress. It's a game that, like, is already out. Oh my gosh. Wait, what? Is my phone that full? Yeesh. I didn't realize that. I just looked at how full my phone is. I need to start deleting games I don't play. It's a game that's like been out for a bit. I just looked at my phone storage too. It's hard to choose which ones to get rid of. Because I use a lot of the big ones. Like I play Arknights, play Limbus Company, and those two are like the big ones. And I play Dark Souls Dating Sim. It's not what it's called. But I don't want to say the title of it. And the ones that I'm like, I could get rid of these, are like nothing. Another Lost Harvest. I have posted about Dark Souls Dating Sim before in Misc Games when I first downloaded it. I have talked about it and the plot. I date Elena. That's fair. This is sadly an Otome game, so they're all men. Sow the seeds, raise the seedlings. Only to see it all taken away by catastrophe. We took our land back from the Fernamets. Why then do so many people continue to suffer? Is there a land not afflicted by catastrophes? Wind, frost, rain, snow? We can handle, but catastrophes and orniginium are a whole different matter. People they touch fall ill, crops they touch die. No, the plot was my brother and grandma who raised me, who's not related to me, either of them, got blown up by some criminal organization. Because I have a bomb in me or something, I don't know. Yeah, that game. Is there a land not afflicted by catastrophe? Wind, frost, rain, and snow. Did I read this? Whatever, I'll read it again. Catastrophe and orniginium are a whole different matter. People they touch fall ill, crops they touch die. Farmers look for the right soil to plant their crops. This land is not fit for humans who planted us here in the first place. Who planted us here in the first place? We must find a way. Man must eat. I hope this one gives me a character that I can use my Cromer voice on. I'm not singing this, even though I'm assuming this is being sung. Yep, it is. At the wild plains, rivers and mountains come, harsh as the east wind, the frozen moon, heaven's fickle, raging thunder. May the scent of rice fill heaven and earth, north and south fear neither drought nor flood. If only I was the wind and the spring rain, bringing spring to the people. Plow the great plains and soak them with blood, sweat, and tears, trample 1,000-leaf flat, and turn them into fields of gold. The scorching sun of the 6th month has turned the city into an oven. The occasional wind brings the pleasant scent of rice and warms the heart. This year's opera is particularly popular. The space in front of the stage is filled with people, heads bobbing up and down as they stand on tiptoes, trying to get a better view while unconsciously humming along. Jali watches the stage from afar. The actors are dressed in fashions of the past. Their motions theatrically exaggerated, belting out verses in regional dialect that he does not fully understand. What's this about? What's it about? Just deleted a bunch of WhatsApp images, GIFs, and videos that my family was sharing and stored in my phone. Oh, heck yeah. The story of Shenong putting the land of Daheng to plow for the first time. If you scooched him over a bit and got rid of the weapon, it would look like he's resting his arm on his shoulder. The 3-act opera is an essential part of the annual Shenlong Festival. This is the 2nd act, Signs of Heaven. Why isn't it in the local dialect? The first Tianshis here came from all over Yan. No one remembers exactly where they came from today. When the opera was written, the characters were assigned a regional dialect based on their traits. And things have stayed that way. I thought there was going to be more to that sentence. What about the people lined up over there? They're there to greet the Shenlong. Legend has it that Shenlong returns to Daheng every summer to check on the harvest. As one of the rare unpolluted regions, Daheng has long been Yan's Bed basket. Bread basket. I hate that word. It's been thousands of years ago when a group of farmers settled here and began cultivating the land. Until catastrophe found them. I'm getting tongue-tied. The song from the stage grows high and piercing, drumsticks ringing upon tiny drums in an increasing frenzy. An actor circles the stage wearing simple clothes, carrying a basket filled with rice grains. Is that actor playing Shenlong? A catastrophe the likes of which had never been struck Dahling. The land was severely polluted, and monsters ravaged the farms. Redeemed hydrate? I will hydrate. I don't think hydrating's gonna help me, though. I have hydrated for you. After this, I'm gonna make food, because I, forgot to eat today. But if you redeem snacks, I will not eat, but I will add more food to my dinner. The catastrophe, I already read that. Generations of hard work reduced to nothing. Cultivating the land is hard. Finding land that can be cultivated is even harder. Stung learned of what happened here and decided to try to save this hard-won soil. You haven't eaten? No. I had, like, little chocolates. But not any actual food. Yes, it is almost 9 p.m. Shh, don't worry about that. No, don't give me an angry face. Don't do that to me, I'll cry. Nukiyashi. She settled here with a group of farmers in Tianchi, studying how to cleanse the pollution in the soil, developing new breeds of crops that could adapt to the environment generation after generation. Hengi, no! The drumming grows deeper and heavier, and the song becomes broad and bold. The crash of the gong, and then a screaming of song sweeps the stage. On stage, Senlong turns around, disappearing into the falling white snow made from rice flowers and reed flowers, till the whole stage is covered in white. The flute heralds a green bud sprouting from the snow. As the flute plays a whining melody, Jali stretches out his hand and catches a rice flower floating from the stage. What's the story here? Quick, everyone give Tracy snacks. Oh my gosh, Floridigan, how many snacks are you redeeming? Oh my goodness. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my goodness. Somebody will have to let me know the total number of snacks. and I will make sure my dinner is sufficient. I suppose I made snacks pretty cheap, so you can kind of spam it for a while. Floridigan really wants me to eat. I will eat. I promise. Oh my gosh, Floridigan. This is gonna be the biggest dinner I've ever had to make. What's the story here? Shenlong passed away on a journey to the north in search of a new species. Her body was never found, only a basket and pouch filled with rice grains. They were brought back to Dahang and buried in a Senol Taf. Some say that in the summer, the year of Shenlong's death, she was seen descending from the sky as the last rice was harvested, touching the harvested crops with gladness and sowing new seeds in the fields. Are you still going? Okay, no, you're all done. Oh no, you're still— I don't know. I cannot tell you. I'm so glad that redeems don't show up in the little sidebar here. Did you do like 30? What is this? I can keep going? No, that's okay. No, please. Floridigan, I did your polls for you, please. We're at 40. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. I'm sending this to 2 people. Because I think they'll think it's funny. Let's get to 100. Why is channel points up? What? Will Tracy have enough snacks? No. Definitely not. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to be munching forever. They're still going! Alright, alright, I'm focusing up. We're definitely having some fun tonight, apparently. Apparently I have to go on a snack run. Since then, Daheng has held an annual festival to welcome Shenong and pray for a good harvest. Is Shenong a figure of legend? Absolutely not. There are elements of myth in the stories associated with her. There's no doubt that Shenong did in fact exist. With a snack, Baron. Don't forget to invite the whole family. Yeah, at this rate, I need to. There are records of her existence in the Tianchi Barrow's publications. She was the founder of Yanese agricultural history, the first to summarize it in a systematic manner and responsible for determining the patterns of the 24 solar terms. Surely it's not the Tianchi Barrows that keep such records. It should be common knowledge in Yan. I'm surprised you had to ask. Yeah. I just gotta post a little thing so I know when it's okay. You paused them. Thank you. What was the end result? I gotta put redeems on a cooldown now. Snack redeem is on. We're at 131. You need to show proof you honored all the redeems. I will post photos of my food in the food channel and see if it is sufficient enough for you. I was just gonna make Ichiban noodles and I don't think that's gonna be enough now. Sure. The six measured the signs of heaven and laid out the 24 Jeshi. That's not right. She appeared in the Daheng at the time of great famine and has faithfully served the city for thousands of years since. The only thing my parents taught me is to make sure you eat. That's fair. That's a good thing to keep in mind. I just always forget to eat. Protein to hydrate. Alright. I will hydrate. Have a lace truck. Yeah. One hydrate to wash all those snacks down. Oh, yes, of course. I didn't realize there was one like that among the proxies. One per snack? No. Please. Zhahi, you're early today. Is Grainbud's not with you? There's this young man over here. Uncle Wayne, I'm not. I shouldn't get into young folks' business. How's harvest going for your research crops? Pretty good. We're at a key juncture. Might see results in another couple of seasons. Good. Nice to have something to show after all these after working hard all year round. Well, have fun. I'll get the Reaper ready. So, I said that I'm being bullied into eating. And my partner responded, "Do it." And the other person said, "That's a lot." So, there's the reactions. Into a food processing plant? No. That was a lie, wasn't it? Don't ask. Partner knows what's up? Yeah. Where did Greenbuds go? She's supposed to be playing the flute for the show. I didn't tell him how many redeems happened, though. Let me tell him. Wait, I'm getting up. Wait, no. Okay, the other person said, well, you should eat something. So everybody's in agreement, I suppose.
It's me. I brought some fresh baked cookies. I thought I would use rough cane sugar, but nobody uses that anymore. These are made from the white sugar they sell in shops. Try one. These fruits are a new variety, much sweeter than the sour stuff we had to eat in the past. I brought a few of each type because I'm not sure what you like.
Is this her brother?
How are you feeling? Still dizzy? I came to see you. And them. Do you hear the music? They're holding the annual festival to welcome Shenlong. How lonely it must be here, with everybody celebrating in town.
I don't know who this guy is. A few pine trees line the riverbank. Some are already centuries old, while others seem to be planted recently. The summer is high, and the entire forest smells of pine resin under the sun. Just so you know, Blartigan, the snack, the snack points is going to go up in value because of today. That'd be a good twist if that's another sibling. Yeah. She reaches out to touch one of the pines. A wooden placard dangles off the branches, tied to a red ribbon. A few bugs could be seen climbing on the bark, while fowl beasts cry in canopy.
The summer has brought a few catastrophes. The weather is rough this year.
Yeah, exactly. I spent 19,000 points in snacks. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm honored you had so many to begin with.
The weather is rough this year. I'll instruct the Tianshis to be conscientious. Don't worry about it.
Because, I mean, he's got the same horns as, Chengyu a little bit.
The harvest isn't great, but things aren't that bad. We've been doing this for many years. We've always had enough food to get by.
The man stares at the river with his mouth open, but says nothing. We should commandeer Blarg Shu to create snacks, true.
We have a lot of visitors from outside. Some know the truth. I'm helping, don't worry.
For the betterment of snack economy.
We didn't manage to protect it all.
Oh, he's crying. The man sobs into his hands.
It'll get better. There'll be a way.
Is that cooking, bro? Maybe it is cooking, bro.
Extraordinary catastrophe. Past. Sacrifice and death. It won't go to waste. Do you remember? We've all seen seeds take root and sprout. I'll take care of them. But you can...
Sound of footsteps. They fall slowly and lightly on the fallen pine leaves, clearly trying to hide the sound. But the man's ears twitch, and he opens his half-closed, cloudy eyes. He sees a blurry figure, 2 little hair buns on her head and a bamboo flute on her belt. He moves his lips as if to say something and falls silent again. He looks around blankly, then turns around, picks up his axe, and walks into the woods.
Come out, Grainbats.
An elderly woman takes the stage, carrying a bundle of rice stalks in her arms. I just yawned, and now I can hear better. She separates them into 3 bundles and plants them in the grains in the middle of Shrine Shenlong. I gotta be right back. Be good, people. Please be good. My only mod is gone. She raises a clay bowl full of wine, time to hydrate, to her brow, then pours the contents on the ground. Oh no. I will hydrate. I have hydrated. The farmers bang the bell 3 times, shrouding all of the hung and ringing. Even the earth seems to tremble. I'm joking. Okay, well, either way, I fulfilled your redeem. Next time. Alright, next stream, my price in water will go up. The farmers below bow while reciting quiet prayers. They go up to the stage, one by one, taking out a few seeds and placing them in the grain pile. Every farmer brings a few seeds, which can be of any crop. The grain is piled high so that Senong can see the way back, so that the wind and rain may favor Dahong. So that Yon will not go hungry. You didn't bring any, did you? I have some extras here. Put them in after you bow. Doshili. The harvest this year has already been poor. Hopefully nothing happens to the summer harvest. Yeah, we're getting a lot of inflation. Well, the water inflation will only happen if we get a flood. The young Tianchi bows deeply, then puts rice grains into the pile. The pile's a lot smaller this year. In good years, there wouldn't even be enough room to put all the grains we brought. I'd bring bags and pile them up on the sides of the altar. Something we did gladly. Some kids climbed in the pile for fun. The adults didn't stop them because it was believed the higher the kids climbed, the higher the crops would grow the next year. What happens to the grain? Is it made into porridge? No, it's brewed into alcohol, which everyone shares at next year's festival. Rice from the year before is used to make the yeast for next year's drink. Year after year, it's our commitment to ourselves. He Zheng bows. The Xiang Zheng gives him a bowl of grain alcohol. He Zhang takes it with both hands and gulps it down.
Good work this year, Xiaohe.
I do need to sleep, though. Have a good night, all. Thanks for the polls again. Of course, I will be uploading this to YouTube probably the day after tomorrow. So, if you want to watch the rest, you can in the future.
Good work this year, Xiaohe.
Thank you, Zhishan.
Good boy.
Have a good night, Blardigan. Zhali carefully sets his grains in the pile and bows deeply, following the example of the others.
May wind and rain favor Dahe, and peace ever favor Yang.
Fiery wine flows down his throat, the scent of grain fills his sense. While a bout of giddiness rushes up his spine, he has drank alcohol once in his life. Bang. A thunderous clash of drums rings from behind Shenlong's shrine, thicker than heavier than the bell just now. The farmers stop to listen to the 12 drum beats to announce the hour of noon. I have a mosquito bite on my leg, and it's annoying. The first beat brings the spring rain and cracks the frozen earth. The second beat cracks like spring thunder and causes brown branches to sprout green again. The 12th beat covers the rich earth with prosperous snow. The farmer raises his stick and delivers the final beat. Harvest! Harvest! Firecrackers, like strings of red peppers, are lit, exploding in joyful golden light and assaulting the eardrums. The sound of firecrackers is soon replaced by engines rumbling, driving into the fields that stretch as far as the eye can see. The fields are like golden cakes and farmers like frosting, starting on the edges and creating joyful tracks. As tires leave their trails in the mud, the harvesters spew golden waves from their rears, tiny particles mixed with the occasional clumps of grass and dirt. Kaoyang liquor. We just bought it at the fair. Well, apparently egrets hang around livestock and farmland, generally seen as beneficial as they eat parasites. They like to hang out near shallow bodies of water, often invoked in image with rice paddies. Oh, okay, that's cute then. That's cute, that makes sense.
How she will have your head if she finds out you're drinking on the job.
All we're doing is watching the water levels and keeping track of a few numbers. I could have 3 bottles in me and still catch any unusual data with one glance. Hey, am I actually drunk? Cross-check that ornogenium level in the stilt for me.
What the? Close the gate.
Oh, gosh. Is my NPC okay? A crack of summer thunder overhead causes the clouds to tremble. The farmers standing on the levees look up at the sound. All they see is the sun over their heads, its rays reflecting off the water in the paddies.
Why did you follow me? Shouldn't you be playing flute for the opera?
You're the one who sneaked out. Why do you always come here with food by yourself during the Shonong festival? Did you come to visit Uncle Mute, or the Mute Uncle? Who is he? Why doesn't he live with the others?
He has an illness that he's afraid could pass on to others. That's why he moved here on his own.
Oh.
The others are all afraid of him. Aren't you, Greenbutts?
Well, a little. I saw him when I was looking for Mian Mian a few days ago. He wasn't as scary as people say. It's just the way he looks and the axe he carries. But I can tell he's not a bad man. When he's angry, he glares at me the same way Zhao He glares at the students who don't do their homework.
You're a smart kid.
Stray stock beast foals become aggressive and distrustful. But it doesn't take long for them to start acting like normal when they've spent enough time eating and playing with the other stock beasts. Maybe that uncle will be happier if he has someone talking to him. It's said that he has to be in this place by himself. There are so many Tianxis in Daheng. Can't any of them cure his illness?
Someday, maybe.
Shoot, does his illness have something to do with the monsters and the legends?
Why do you ask?
There's this dream I've had more than once. It takes place right here on this levee. And sometimes I see that mute uncle standing on it. In the dream, the weather gets really bad. Sometimes very dry, sometimes raining heavily. And the wind brings strange things from the other side of the river. All the seedlings in the fields die, and the granaries run out of grain.
Have you ever told this to anyone?
Whoa! Thunder?
Run, Rainbuds. Hurry back.
Rain. Rain, not that unusual this season, is it? Something's not right with these guys. Who cares? The Tianxis didn't say anything, can't be catastrophe. This is just disappointing that a day like this is spoiled by rain. The water in the paddies looks muddy. No! What's the matter? Where are you going? The actors are still singing on the stage. Thunder rumbles the drums, and the massive raindrops fall on the ground like drumsticks falling on the drums. Dark clouds gather rapidly, like spilled ink. Lightning flashes as they crash with one another to form what looks like an enormous black monstrosity. A torrent spills in the clouds. Dust stirred from the fields, quickly drowned under the deluge. A small cluster of orniginium bloom in the fields. The rice stalks look down towards this tiny black flower. Level? Level! Alright, well, I think we're only getting this one done. And then I'm going to go make food, and food, and food, times 129. I'm doing a big stretchy while this loads. It is also 10 p.m. here. It is 9:09 for me. I'm gonna go for a half hour more, or however long it takes to do this level and read. So we're only gonna do, at most, like another 40 minutes. Probably not that much, though. Yeah, it's like 9 p.m. here, but I'm gonna eat because I haven't eaten all day. I had like chips.
Stay close to me and don't fall behind.
And I don't think you guys are happy with just chips. I don't have... Girl, eat something? I will! I promise! If your laptop is already lagging this much, I dread how it's gonna play on my phone. I know. That's what I was thinking, honestly.
Let's put an end to this as soon as possible.
The water is too detailed. Let me... Thank you.
It's fine, as long as I can muster up the courage.
I love him!
Right. Do not disrupt my thought process.
I shall ensure the integrity of the law.
Oh gosh. Oh, that's right. He's dying from the water. My poor guy. Wait, I should have put him in the healthy land. Stage 8 is really bad. Uh-oh. I fear. I should have brought Totter! Guys, I keep forgetting. Totter is gonna be useful. Oh my gosh. Oh, rest in peace. I heard it crashed someone's phone. Oh goodness. Can I ready his skill?
Don't worry.
I can believe that if stage 2 is already doing this.
You disrupted my train of thought, Doctor.
Oh my gosh. It's going so slow.
My thought process.
Now I'm laughing at the thought of making a squad based on how they don't have particles. That is a good idea. Get rid of any particle effect operators. They're not worth it. That's fair, and that sounds like it would be a really good idea. I like that they introduced me to water level, and yet I can't do anything to change the water level in this stage. You're like, no, you just gotta deal with pollution. It is what it is. Deal with it. Like, okay, thanks.
Locked and loaded.
Locked and loaded.
I'll pile some stones here to
It is an environmental lesson. This is environmental storytelling. Oh, goodbye, Irene. Jordy can't heal fast enough, so I think I'm just gonna do all of my... Oh, I shouldn't have faced him this way, though. I need to get Totter out here. This is going so slow.
Careful of music on the battlefield.
Careful of music on the battlefield, guys. I think music is our issue here.
Mission accomplished.
Alright, I'm putting Totter on my team next time. He can hit invisible enemies, which will kill them faster, which will make me not have to deal with the water anymore. Right? That's how that works? Now we wait. Am I supposed to click? I clicked. It's got a process. Arknights has never had a process. How am I supposed to advertise this game? And send people to this event when it's so laggy? They're gonna be like, oh, this game doesn't work on my phone. No! I want to use all the sweet siblings, but I think that would crash the game. Yeah, probably.
How many more times must we see this? Newly sprouted seedlings, stalks bending from the weight of grain, branches filled with fruit, all gone before catastrophe. Locusts, droughts, blizzards, frost, floods. Frost in early spring almost wiped out the seedlings. Took all of our effort to preserve a small portion of them. What will it take to feed everyone? I'm supposed to promote this game in just over a week. And be like, guys, there's a new event out right now, but I guess it's good that I'm playing it because I can be like, hey, this game is not normally this laggy. This event just has a lot of particle effects. A sudden rain has drowned any festive spirit. The rain begins to subside, but not the water accumulated in the fields, which has reached ankle depth. How could so much water accumulate so quickly? It's turbid. Did the rain really carry dirty mud from upstream? It's gonna pollute the fields. Oh, that's why the last level I couldn't do anything. Guys, see they... What are they doing at the construction site? Drain the damn thing already. This is bad. The dam's burst. Tamada. You've gotta be kidding me. What's going on? Apparently an ingenium vein upstream exploded, sending fragments down the river that got caught in the machinery, blowing a hole in the dam. Why didn't anyone notice?
The water levels were normal. We didn't detect any unusual orniginium reactions or expect the orniginium activity to be so irregular. Jungle day. During flood season, no less. Water's filled with orniginium silt. It's gonna wreak havoc on the crops, maybe even cause infection. Everyone be careful. Dam repairs will take time. Get people downstream to block the flow. The current is getting faster. What do we do if the entire dam collapses? What do you think we can do? Stop it with your arts, your lives. No, I like you. You're my faceless NPC I chose. Nameless NPC. The polluted water continues to spread. The field's already filled with mud. Step on it. More sandbags. We need to protect the experiments in this field. Don't let it get flooded. Our specialty is playing with sand, isn't it? Get to it. This is a cool design, I do have to be honest. You're the one who plays with sand. My specialty is soil analysis. I'll do what I can. Farmers and Tianshis line up to deliver sandbag after sandbag to the banks, scraping together a makeshift dam with orniginium arts. There's one last gap in it. I can't... The youth leaps up with a bag of sand in his arms and tries to block the gap, but a gust of wind stops him in his tracks. What are you doing? The water is mixed with orniginium-filled mud. Are you trying to get infected? It's my job to protect the people. You think everyone needs your protection? You're different from the people standing here because why? How can I help? The flood is caused by a burst dam. It's overwhelmed the field's drainage system. We're in flood season. It'll take time to repair it. The situation will only get worse if we don't do something. You're a messenger, right? Are you fast? I suppose. What do you need me to do? Someone needs to take charge in the chaos. Take this map and go to the marked plates. Find the farmer in charge and get the plates ready to move. What are you planning? Dahung's nomadic city modifications are only partially complete, but some degree of movement is possible. While repairs of the dam continue, we'll rebuild the drainage system by rearranging the plates and creating elevation. The edges of the metal plate melt as they connect to the gap in the dam. The flood, seeking the path of least resistance, continues to batter hasty repair. Water shoots out from the gaps in the metal, cutting open a crack like sharp blades. That's not how your arts are supposed to be used, Laoshi. You need to rest. I'll take over for a while. His name is Laoshi. Write that down. Write that down. Back off. Your arts are no good, child. Write that down before he dies.
Heavenly Forge.
Leon. What's this mess? We aren't even done at the factory. But looking at this flood, good job holding out this long. You should not intervene outside of work in the core city. Call it emergency discretion, alright? Seriously, you engineers are even more uptight than the speed regulator. You don't catch your breath, and I'll deal with the rest. You intend to rearrange the plates? No time to explain. I know work on Dahung's mobile plates isn't complete, but they're capable of basic movement. Moving a few plates will go a long way towards draining the polluted water in the fields. You can't be serious. Only Rung and Tianshi Shu have the authority to move the plates. No one else may. Both of them are busy coordinating flood control efforts. The flood shows no signs of abating. The field and crops are drowned as we speak. What are you going to do? Hold a Tianshi Bureau meeting?
Why, you're Tianshi Shu's apprentice. I've seen you with her. Very well, I'll trust you. But there are plates of various sizes, and there are dozens. Any movement is a complex job that will take several Tianshis, an entire day to calculate.
No need for that. I have the layout memorized and a plan. This is what we'll do. Plate A9, 5 tiles to the east. Plate B8, down 5 levels. What are you doing standing there? Get on it!
Fine. I don't have any better ideas.
What's going on? The plate is moving. Wait, the flood seems to have gotten weaker. The plates are moving. Seek shelter. Seek shelter. Where? The greenhouses? Calm down and evacuate through the passages to plate C4. It's at a higher elevation now and gives protection from the floods. Shiping, what are you doing here? I saw Hisang and he told me what he's planning. The river is to the north of Dahang. The plates to the west are the ones that have to be moved in order to drain the water from the northwest side of Dahang to the valley in the southwest. I didn't think of that at all.
Mian Mian, stay put!
Greenbuds?
Candlestick, Hankbrush. What about Big Buffalo? Is he okay?
Don't worry, he's in a safe place.
Oh, I'm so relieved. Wait, no, that's not it. The stock beast ran away in a panic when the plates started moving. Help me catch them.
Where do these stock beasts come from?
Mian Mian, no running!
Stop! It's the edge of the plate. Dusk? Who permitted you to use your powers? Slowpokes. Going door to door like this, half the houses will be flooded by the time you reach them. But never thought I would be helping the Sui regulator clean up their messes. A mess. I'll do it this once, won't happen again. Well, I hope the web event also has the twist if you need to save your crops from the flood. That'd be cool. I don't do their web events, unfortunately. But where are we? Xianxi Arts? Could be so powerful. Look, the sky's clearing up. Everyone's exhausted. The Hang can't afford another disaster. I suppose this qualifies as extenuating circumstances. Go away. Don't make to women who can make a new dimension with a flick of her wrist mad true. A breeze sweeps across the land. Vast expanses of farmland undulate like breathing, cutting, a surging torrent, into smaller streams that flow along planned routes. Standing on the edge of the plate, the lucky stock beast watches the flood subside, then digs out a patch of clean grass with its nose and begins to eat. The sun shines through the clouds upon a land that has survived disaster, barely. Plates A9 through C3 successfully moved. All accumulated water is now being drained. End of report. What is this geometry? Now wait a minute, this looks like the stairs at the university I went to. Temporarily. What is the extent of the damage? Varying levels of pollution on plates A9 through B3. Less impact other plates, but further inspections are called for. Crops from polluted fields must be disposed of. The summer harvest will be significantly impacted upon, on top of a year that has already seen disappointing results. Almost a year of the people's hard work washed away. Will there be enough to fill this year's quota? How many will go hungry? There will be enough thanks to the efforts of countless generations. We can't afford another surprise.
This is bigger than just Dahang. We must report to the capital and coordinate food supplies all across Xi'an. Yumin is closest to Dahang, but it was also struck by catastrophe earlier this year. Repairs are still ongoing, and it's unlikely that they could spare anyone.
Indeed. The Ministry of Engineering indicates that catastrophe frequently has been rising in recent years. This has been a bad year. Dahang is already the country's biggest food producer. We can't ask for aid from other cities. Plate repairs can wait. Dahang's first priority is food production. There's still many experimental fields close to bearing fruit that have not yet been moved to save the plates. We'll need to delay work on the 12 pagodas in 5 cities. We need to bring back the Tianqis who are reassigned there to save the remaining farms and grain. We can't afford to delay the summer planting. I understand your difficulties. We cannot discuss the delay of the 12, but can we not discuss the delay of the 12 pagodas in 5 cities? Food is important, of course. The 12 pagodas in 5 cities is also an important national defense project. The Imperial Court has reason to order it completed by autumn. We must consider the benefits and drawbacks carefully.
We want to consider it carefully. Now write to the capital, have the Council of Ministers meet for 10 days and come back to us with the result. A food shortfall doesn't mean people pay a few more coins to buy their grain. It means that many thousands will go hungry.
How many will be driven from their homes if there is a war? Never forget where the 12 pagodas and 5 cities project came from.
Across the river.
You know it's more than that. Beyond the issue with demons, there is...
Excuse me. This is not the right time or place for this topic. Watch your words. Garci. It's not easy to quantify benefits and drawbacks, but our priority is clear. The summer harvest and planting involve years of research and food for millions. There can be no delay. We should ask the Tianshis to help inspect and repair affected areas. This is our immediate priority. As for the schedule of the 12 pagodas and 5 cities, I'll request instructions from the Tianshi bureaus in the name of the Ministry of Rights. Perhaps something can be done with the help of the Chamber of Heaven's designs. I'll take responsibility if the Imperial Court determines that the matter was not properly handled.
Well,
if they want to chop someone's head off, they can make it mine. Just say I put the sword to the Assistant Minister's neck here. You stay out of this.
How do we get anything done if we're already talking about responsibility before we've gotten any work done? It's the people of Yan who will pay the price for the mistake. We're merely 3 insignificant specimens thereof. If both of you insist, I will defer to your decision. I ask that you remember the promises you just made.
No problem. Everything goes well, everyone's happy. Things go wrong, you can pin it all on me.
That's not what I meant. All I meant to say is, given the urgency of the situation, it would be prudent to communicate with the Chamber of Heaven's design.
I most certainly concur. I'll draft a detailed report for the Assistant Minister Ning to deliver to the Chamber. I'll need to prepare for that. I'll take my leave.
Excuse me, ladies, well, at least my Ministry of Engineering will be taking the fall. Let's hope the supplies arrive on time. Kick and roll, kick and roll. Grainbuds absent-mindedly kicks the dirt in the fields. The lumps roll haphazardly while Grainbuds walks with her head bowed, swinging wild grass that she picked from the roadside.
Wonder how long the power outage might last this time. It's so hot and the stockies are scared. Disease could spread too. They're not eating or sleeping. Are they comfortable in their new home? Xiaohe too. I haven't seen him for dinner for a few days. Doesn't he know that he needs to rest when he's tired? He's dumber than a burden beast. The weather's getting worse each year and the crops don't grow well. Has Shannon really abandoned this land?
Yep. Excuse me. Yep. Excuse me. She winds the grass around her finger, then rolls it up. She makes a motion to throw it, and she remembers how Shu weaved the grass into a fall with a few deft motions of her fingers.
Shu can make so many things if I brought this grass back. But she's so busy, and even Candlestick is nowhere to be seen. I guess I should bring some more back and weave it up. Maybe it'll make them happier. And where the heck is Mian Mian?
Grainbuds lifts her feet and kicks a piece of dirt hard. It hits a rice stalk, spins, and comes to a stop. Splat. It leaves no mark on the rice stalk. Uh-oh. A flood. The crops in the field bowed their heads, just like everyone has. Only a single rice plant stands tall in the carnage. It holds its grains high and proud, almost in scorn of everything else that has fallen, as though it has absorbed the life force of everything around it. When everything goes dark, it alone blooms bright, like life. I thought that was orniginium on it, and I was scared. Grainbuds could not resist reaching out to touch it. It is bright red. Oh wait, it actually probably is. If it's red. A burden beast strolls by the edge of Hattie's, the sun shining upon it. It is bright red too. Is it just the sun? Here at last. A tired one closes her reddened eyes. The river has drowned her mouth, the mud glued her eyes shut. Trees and weeds swaying lifelessly in the wind as she tries her hardest to identify the sound. She brushes her hand against a fallen seedling, and it stands back up in the mud, enervated. She closes her eyes, the river flows past her hair, and the roots of the trees are like lines on her palm.
There was a time, many years ago, when catastrophes were frequent as they are now. There was nothing I could do. I watched as rice ready for harvest fell in the fields, leaving nothing but a tiny patch that could barely fill a single bag. You said to me, your face full of mud, that there was nothing to worry about. Keep at it year after year, and it will come. There were no wrinkles on your face back then, and you weren't Shenlong yet. So many years have passed. Why is the dream so distant?
The earth beneath her feet undulates like her breathing, as though there is a warm heart deep below that continues to beat slowly and heavily. Now its shallow footsteps become recognizable. The rumble of motor vehicles, only heard once every few months. Caravans from afar deliver new supplies, new things, and news from other places, bringing some excitement to the life of the monotonous labor in Dahling. It does not take long for the dust clouds to close the distance, and a figure comes down from the lead vehicle. Who are you? Hello? Who could he be? I don't know. He looks handsome. He's wearing a light, spotless shirt, and wind and smoke follow him for 10,000 li.
You're back.
Oh my gosh, he's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Hey. Hey, little fictional guy. Hey.
Long time no see.
It's the merchant? I don't know who this is.
My dear sister.
He's a brother! He's a brother! Give him to me! Give him to me! I slapped my debit card down. Down, girl. Alright, that's it for today. I got to see a boy! For the web event that buys and sells crops. Oh, that's cute! Is he the cooking brother? The way she was saying it, Shenlong sounds like that is the brother. The guy that is not doing well. I think he is Shenlong. And the fact that he isn't doing well is, like, reflecting on the land? Question mark, question mark? He looks so pretty, though, this other guy. I don't know what his name is, but I hope he becomes playable. Arknights is taking a bit to load, so I just get to be here in the darkness for a bit. Oh, who's gonna say, congratulations, you beat the level? Anybody? Your affections have manifested in this event, showing us 2 brother siblings. It's true!
Is it over?
Even holes!
I need somewhere to rest for a moment.
Can you give me... Yeah, there we go. I was like, I'm pretty sure I 3-starred that, but as it should. As it should. I will manifest as many brothers as I can. But like, it's so bad. It is. It's like really bad. Oh yes, good old Operation 00, a classic. Yes, of course. Is that him in the distance? Or is that the other one? Because there's a guy there, and it's not Changyu. Oh, I think I gotta deal with Coda. Perfect time. Alright, I'm gonna do the levels on my phone, I guess. We're gonna see how it goes. I don't know when I'll be streaming next, but this will be uploaded probably, Friday? Because I'm gonna upload raise event tomorrow onto YouTube. But thank you guys so much for being here. I will save my 10 poll for you guys, but I will obviously do my single polls. I hope you have- I clicked the wrong thing again, I'm so sorry. I'm clicking all the wrong buttons! I'm clicking all the wrong buttons! Anyways, I hope you all have a great rest of your night. Thank you so much for being here. Uh-oh. You lurked today, but thanks for the stream. Oh, thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. Take care, everybody. I will post if I get jelly on my free polls in the server. Take care. Bye-bye.